Who would win, a Bronco or a Colt?
I tried to look it up. I think a Colt's faster.
Is it Colt?
Is it
Colt?
Young?
Is it neutered though,
horse?
or is it intact?
I think a Colt's a young horse, and then
A Bronco's wild.
Yeah, Bronco like kicks.
So I think a Bronco, right?
Well, no, in terms of speed, because you'd obviously race him. You wouldn't fight him.
A young male horse under the age of 4.
Yes. So a Colt would win in a race.
But a Bronco would beat up a Colt.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And also a Colt versus a Bronco. Is a Colt and a Mustang the same thing?
I think a Mustang might be wild too.
Okay. Because a Mustang would obviously beat a Bronco in a race.
Mm-hmm. And OJ had a Colt at 45 inside his Bronco.
Correct.
Got it.
Correct. Mustang is a free roaming horse. Okay. So they're not the same thing. That was horse talk. On today's Part of My Take, we have our good friend Andrew Santino in studio. He's got a new special out. He's one of our favorite comedians. He came and hung out with us for like an hour. We talked about everything with him. Check out his new special. We have NFL Week 2 picks and preview for every single game. We got Fyre Fest. We have Thursday Night Football, and it's all brought to you by our friends at DraftKings. The wait is over. 2 pound-for-pound kings, one epic showdown. Canelo versus Crawford going toe-to-toe at last, and DraftKings Sportsbook is in your corner. From the opening bell to the final blow, from the opening bell to the judge's final call, DraftKings has you covered with odds on knockouts, total rounds, method of victory, and more. Never bet a fight before. Easy. Open the app, look for something simple like who will win, and make your pick. Let me pull it up right now on the DraftKings Sportsbook. By the way, I think some of our guys are going to be there. Large is going to be there. I think Eddie's going to be there. It's going to be awesome. Saturday night, it's not just fight night. Football is on tap this Sunday too. One app, all the action. New customers, go right now. This one's for you. Bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you sign up today. All right, Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford. I'm looking it up right now. Canelo is minus 175. Terrence Crawford's plus 140. Large has a parlay in there. He knows boxing. Go bet it right now. It's plus 401. So DraftKings Sportsbook is the home for fight fans and football Sundays. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code TAKE. That's code TAKE to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Okay, let's go. Welcome to Part of My Take, presented by DraftKings. DraftKings Sportsbook is the home for fight fans and football Sundays. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code TAKE. That's code TAKE to get $200 in bonus bets. When you bet just $5 in partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Today is Friday, September 12th, and the Green Bay Packers are a problem.
Generational team.
Listen, credit to us.
Yep.
We said if they don't win the Super Bowl, it would be the greatest upset in the history of sports, and they are so good. They're guaranteed to win this Super Bowl and probably next year's Super Bowl, and if we're wrong, we'll be the first to put our hands up and say we were wrong. I do have one thing, and PFT, I want to hear all your thoughts on the game. I do have one thing I should probably say I was wrong about. In the moment, I did do Barstool Sports Advisors before this game tonight, and I said that Jayden Daniels is the better quarterback than Jordan Love. It was not true tonight. I still would take Jayden Daniels overall, although tonight made me nervous because Jordan Love looked pretty dialed in.
If you go by the Packers' history, this is the year that Jordan Love will win a Super Bowl, and he'll be an insanely talented quarterback, and then that'll be the one that he wins. And that's just what they do. They just crank out. They got a never-ending supply of 27-year-olds.
And then he'll have like a really messy divorce with them where the new one comes, and then he wins the Super Bowl.
Yes, that will probably happen. The Packers are a great team. The Packers are the best team I've seen all season, like all around. Generational. I think I'll stick with what I said. Generational.
A once-in-a-lifetime team.
Once in several lifetime things. Yes. You should consider yourself to be lucky to be on the planet Earth at the same time as this Green Bay Packers team. And then, they also added Micah Parsons to that team. Mm-hmm. Now it's like once every millennium. It's a 1 in 1,000 year team. I would like to announce something.
Okay.
Congratulations to Max on winning the NFC East again.
Oh, no.
Congrats, Max.
Don't let him do this to you, Max.
Because I learned a few things tonight, Max.
Let's talk about Jayden Daniels.
I learned a few things.
Oh.
I learned Max, we can talk about Jayden. Learned a few things tonight. This is why I wasn't thinking soupy. You guys were telling me I was crazy for not thinking soupy. I was like, well, if we beat the Packers, then I will be thinking soupy. We're just not a very good team. We might be an average team. We might be slightly above average. But if we play against good teams, that's what we're going to look like. The final score, even though it was a 9-point win, they covered the spread and then some. It wasn't that close. It felt like a 3-4 score win for the Packers.
Pretty much all night.
It was never in jeopardy at all. The closest I got to thinking maybe we could do it when Debo had that nice kickoff return to start the second half. By the way, Debo looks awesome.
He did.
He looked awesome tonight. He's been the best player that we've had offensively throughout the first 2 weeks. We're just not a team that's going to be able to beat very, very good teams as it currently is right now. Jayden was running for his life tonight. The Packers' defensive front was getting pressure on him, and then he didn't really have anything downfield. He was only taking shots to Ertz, Debo underneath, Eckler a little bit, who looked like he tore his Achilles at the end of the game, which absolutely sucks.
Dr. Dan told me that was what it was.
Yeah, well, my friend who just tore his Achilles texted me. He's like, yeah, that's an Achilles. I could spot.
What more do you need?
Jayden didn't look great tonight. He didn't look comfortable running. His scrambling ability wasn't there. He got banged up. He needs to chill out some. He needs to chill out with getting hit because it's not going to last if he keeps doing this. And every time someone touches him, I'm like, oh my God, please be okay. I'll be the first to say it. Commanders might be. I think we're like an above average team right now. I think we're like a 10-win team, but that's like our. We're not going to beat the good teams, the very good teams. It was ugly. And I'm not like second guessing or anything. If you want to talk about Jayden Daniels, I will trade you anybody for Jayden is mine. I will refuse any trade for Jayden is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not wavering on that, but he did look, this was the worst that I've seen him play fully healthy.
Okay.
Throughout the first,
That's fair.
Throughout the first year and 2 games.
Can I say credit to Jayden Daniels? Was not smiling tonight.
Not smiling.
Like, that was the first time that I didn't see him smile, and he matched the mood.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of a shit kicking. I would say Jayden Daniels is going to be fine. I would be nervous a little bit about the defense because it felt like Bobby Wagner might be getting to the end of it because Tucker Kraft was just eating you guys alive in the middle of the field.
Going to wait for the all-22 on that one.
Okay.
There was one play where they found the seams did look wide open.
Wide open. Tucker Kraft was an absolute monster tonight.
The seams were so exposed it looked like Max bending over in front of a camera. But I don't know after that first one where it looked like Bobby Wagner missed the like handoff and he thought the safety was going to cover. I don't know who was supposed to be guarding the tight ends, if it was a safety that was an issue all night or if it was Bobby Wagner, who's not the fastest guy anymore. And he's
like 36.
It was the youngest team in the NFL against the oldest team in the NFL tonight, and it looked that way.
Short rest.
Yeah, it looked that way. So credit to the Packers. The Packers are a great football team, generational.
Yeah, Jordan Love looked pretty dialed in. Matt LaFleur called a great game. The shot plays the Packers do, I know they didn't all connect, but it's watching a team take those shots. You don't see it. Every team doesn't do stuff like that where it's like, hey, every like 6-7 plays, we're going to try to take a shot. We're going to try to extend the field. Mm-hmm. And Jordan Love does this thing where he kind of floats in the pocket, like goes off his back foot and delivers a strike. They're a really good team. And they've held – we don't know what the Lions are going to be right now. But so it's still early in the NFL season. But through 2 weeks, the Packers have held – the Lions and Commanders, two of the best offenses last year, to essentially 18 points total. Mm-hmm. Actually, no. Sorry, 16 points total because it was a garbage time touchdown for the Lions, garbage time touchdown for the Commanders. 16 points in the real football and game flow. So their defense looks really good.
I don't know that you could call that 100% garbage time because if the Commanders, if they were there was still a possibility that they win that game. They'd have to put together like a Josh Allen like performance in the fourth quarter.
I do judge
and a Derrick Henry like fumble.
Yeah, I wouldn't judge the defense. Like the defense is definitely different when you're up 17 with 4 minutes left.
Yes.
So if you don't want to call it garbage time, it's not. In quarters that have been like the first 3 quarters or games that are close, the Packers have absolutely suffocated their offensive opponent.
It was like compost time. Technically, yes, it's rotten, but it could also give you life.
What was with the Commanders' urgency?
Yeah, so that's the other thing.
That was bizarre.
That's the other thing. Dan Quinn, it was his birthday tonight, so let's get out in front of that one. His mind might have been somewhere else. He had 3 timeouts that he didn't.
What does that mean?
I'm just saying, like, maybe he was happy. Maybe he was just thinking about what he's going to do for presents later.
Dan Quinn does not strike me as a birthday guy.
No, he's not. He's not. But, yeah, his first half clock management, the 3 timeouts in the half with no urgency, very puzzling. At the in the fourth quarter, calling a timeout, like, right out of the fourth quarter change, like, right when they switched from third to fourth. He called timeout after the first play, and then he called timeout with like 5 minutes. I don't know what the fuck Dan Quinn was doing there. Sometimes he just gets like all worked up.
Yeah,
he doesn't know what to do with his timeouts. That was very bad. There were actually a lot of bad things, but the run defense I thought was good tonight for the Commanders, which is good because last year that was by far the worst part of our defense.
Yeah,
was run defense. So that was a little bright spot. Debo, a little bright spot. The offensive line didn't play well. They had their hands full. Micah Parsons just a fucking monster. At least I don't have to see him again this year, unless we play him in the playoffs.
There was that one drive where you guys went up tempo and just kept him off the field. That was kind of cool.
That was the best move that we made all night.
Yeah.
Cliff didn't call a good game. Jayden didn't play well. The offensive line didn't block particularly well. The only bright spots would be like, that rush defense, Debo, and then Ertz. Again, Ertz, it doesn't matter how old he is. Ertz is going to find the end zone.
What did you say to Max in privacy at halftime?
I said congrats on the Eagles winning the NFC East again.
That was what it was.
Because, Max, let's get real. I like to think I'm not delusional as a Commanders fan. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
We're not a good enough team to win that division. The Eagles are a much better team right now than we are.
I don't know. We didn't look great last week.
But I don't think that it's close. I think that you guys are a much better team than us.
I don't know. The Cowboys were like I'm not just gonna say that like I didn't watch that game against the Cowboys last week and be like, oh, this is the same team that I saw last year. Like maybe we'll get back to that point. Well, like as the season goes on. Mm-hmm. But like I have to see what happens against the Chiefs this weekend. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, this is ours. Like our defense did not look good against the Cowboys, who may not even be a good team.
It's early in the season, and I realize that like teams can change over the course of the year. The Commanders might get better, but as it stands right now, I can't see this team beating the big dogs.
Yeah, no, the Packers looked like they were on a different level tonight.
Did you guys play the Packers?
Yes, Monday Night Football, November 10th.
Whoa, got it circled.
Yeah.
Also,
I want to go to that game.
I stand. I feel like I was right in my take. The Packers, those helmets suck.
Yeah. Well, it's better at night. They wore them in the daytime last time, and the all whites in the daytime didn't work. But the Green Bay Packers, they're better than that big.
That's what I said. That was my original point. Packers fans are getting mad at me. They're a traditional franchise. They're a charter member of the NFL. They have classic colors. Wear those colors. They have I don't like the Packers, but their colors are, when you see them, you're like, that's the Packers. Yeah. And they're wearing all whites like that. It's like, are those the Bengals? I don't know. Or the Dolphins? Mm-hmm. Just don't mix it up.
Shout out to the people.
Be traditional.
Shout out to the people at Lambeau that were wearing the whiteout cheese heads.
Yeah.
That they got specifically for this game or for their wedding. If you're a bride, you can wear that. That's a nice formal piece of headgear that you can
that
rock.
definitely is getting worn at weddings in Wisconsin. Also, shout out the big strong guy who hit the vape. Amazon, though, fucked up. You got to let us see the fat cloud. There was a Packers fan in the third quarter where he's got his shirt off, he's muscle bound. He must have hit his vape for a solid 7 seconds, and they cut away right before he gave us the cloud.
Yeah, it was a big rip, huge taste.
We needed to see that fat cloud.
And I've seen a lot of this discourse online tonight that the Commanders are fraudulent. I don't think that they're frauds. Because to be a fraud, you have to act like you're the best team in the league. You have to be acting that way that you can beat anybody and then get embarrassed, get exposed.
Well, they could be frauds in the fact that last year could have been a fluke.
I don't think that they're frauds.
I don't think that, but that's what I think people are trying to argue.
If you think they're frauds, you think that the people that were saying that they're going to win the Super those are the ones that are committing fraud. Like in the housing bubble, you didn't get mad at the foreclosed apartments.
Right, but
you got mad at the people that were buying and selling them. And
right, but you get what I'm saying. Like last year, they had an incredible year. If they miss the playoffs this year, there will be the discourse that last year was an anomaly and a fluke. I'm not saying that.
It was a fun anomaly.
I would be.
Of course.
Hank would be.
Hank would definitely be. But that's where I think the angle. I don't think it's about this year.
Yeah,
I think it's about last year into this year.
I'm also just deep in my feelings right now.
Yeah,
this is the beauty of recording. Right, Hank. Are you flipping back on your take that you think the Patriots will be better than the Commanders this year?
Did I ever unreverse that?
No, you reversed.
Yeah, you did reverse it.
You reversed
literally
it
after week 1
on Sunday night.
On Sunday night, it was we did the haves and have-nots thing.
Hank's gaslighting.
I'm not giving up on the Patriots. It's a long season. They could definitely be better than the Commanders. You guys did the have-nots things. I didn't rank the teams that I thought the Patriots would be.
You said
I think you did rank.
Literally said.
Yeah,
I think you did
You
rank.
said you're going to be better than me.
Big Cat.
And Big Cat. Yeah.
So yeah, I might be taking that back.
I think the Commanders will be fine. I think the Packers are really good. It's hard to go on Thursday Night Football early in the season, and they played as bad as you could play. That was not a competitive game.
That game, America should not have been exposed to that game.
Yeah,
it was bad.
I was juiced up for this matchup. I was pumped up, and it just didn't happen.
Yep. Also, shout out Matt Gay. I've always said, like, if you're a kicker and your name is Gay, you have to be super mentally tough.
Mm-hmm. Boy named Sue situation.
Boy named Sue. Yeah. Imagine all the shit you had to go through to be this successful at life. I think he'll be okay. But like he had one doink, but having 2 doinks back to back was crazy.
Yeah, because like if your name is Matt Gay, you could just not play sports. Instead, you're like, I'm gonna go play the toughest sport and be the kicker.
Be the wimpiest position.
Go stand in the fucking locker room.
You gotta have a beast diesel of a mind to pull that off.
Yeah.
In conclusion, stop saying Jayden Daniels little bro ass.
Who said that?
There's people saying little bro ass.
Little bro ass?
Yeah, I got several little bro asses.
Is he little bro ass of the week?
No.
I mean, he is right now of week 2.
Monday Night Football. I think Caleb.
Week 2.
Of week 2.
I said of week 2.
No, we have to wait until week 2.
No, but as of right now, he's little bro ass of week 2.
If the week ended right now,
yeah,
Jayden would be little bro ass.
You almost said Caleb again.
Yeah.
I just searched Twitter lil bro ass, and the first thing that comes up is PFT commenter.
Little bro ass.
It just I don't know. That might be.
Yeah, that's my brand.
It might be a coincidence, but like, I don't know why you would come up when you see lil bro ass.
People are tweeting. People are tweeting lil bro ass at me.
Oh,
right
so
now.
that's the algorithm. Just
the algorithm got you.
People are saying at PFT commenter lil bro ass.
Yes.
So so that's a tough phrase to just be connected to your handle, though.
I guess.
Lot of little bro asses.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, unfortunately, it's like when memes gave us the Aaron Rodgers stat after a Thursday Night Football game. We've only had one game. If you had to do the little bro ass of the week, there's going to be more little bro ass.
He played little bro ass-ish tonight.
Yeah, he was a little bro ass adjacent.
Tonight.
Little bro ass curious. Yeah.
But there's going to be worse. There's going to be more little bro ass performances.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But that's the...
He doesn't have the biggest little bro ass of week 2. I'll say that.
Well, right now he does.
Well, yeah, that's true. Right now,
there's going to be more.
Yeah.
There will be a bigger Lil Bro ass.
Mac Jones plays this weekend.
That's a good point, yeah.
Mac Jones versus Spencer Rattler.
Yeah, no, listen, that's the price that I pay for being the Lil Bro ass guy. Is you live by the Lil Bro ass, and you die by the Lil Bro
and
ass.
Playing on Thursday Night Football.
And playing on
That's
Thursday
the hard
football.
part.
Yeah, man in the arena. Lil Bro ass in the arena.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, a lot of Lil Bro asses.
Yeah.
A lot of Lil Bro
That's okay.
asses. What was the meanest thing they were saying about Jayden Daniels?
Just Lil Bro ass.
That was the meanest thing?
Can you get worse than that?
I don't know.
I saw a couple comments saying like bust.
How can you say bust?
That's fine. Again, I wouldn't trade. I don't think that there's a player in the NFL that I would trade for Jayden right now.
Yeah, he played 18 games that were phenomenal, then he had a bad game. He has if you do the 18 games first, you get a couple bad games.
Yeah. He had a bad game.
I think that's fair.
But he wasn't the main problem tonight. There were a lot of problems.
Who ranked the problems?
The offensive line
Okay.
was a bad problem. The pass defense was a worse problem.
Okay.
What's your panic meter of sophomore slump?
Not.
So 1 to 10.
Not.
0?
I already answered not.
0?
My answer is not.
You could just say 0.
I'm not worried.
You should say 0.
0.
Not. I'm not.
That sounds like.
But the fact that you're not putting a number.
Sounds like it might not be 0.
I am not worried.
0.
So that'd be 0.
That'd be 0.
I'm not even acknowledging the meter.
So 0.
I'm not saying. I gave you a range. It's not like I was like.
I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not gonna. How about that?
Okay. That makes me more worried.
No,
that you won't
because I explicitly said that I wasn't worried.
But I gave you an option to say you're not worried, and you're still not taking that option.
I already said that I wasn't worried.
By saying 0.
Max is inventing a new form of measurement, a new system of measurement, then asking me to jump into his brain and figure out what.
Well, he said 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Yeah.
No, you said 0 to. Wait, is it?
No,
1
I
to
said
10 or
1 to
0
10, and I
0 to
even
10?
gave you 0 as.
Yeah, 0 would
like-
be not.
I said not.
Yeah, that would be 0. So you got to just say 0.
You could say 0.
I'm not playing. I'm not playing the game.
3.
Hank, what is your meter of thinking that it could be a sophomore slump?
7.
Whoa.
7's too high. I wasn't even gonna say 7.
Whoa.
How would you define? Where does
Whoa.
How do we know if he's in a sophomore slump?
No playoffs. 7 wins.
Yeah.
But you're a 7 out of 10 that it's going to be a sophomore slump?
I'm a game-by-game guy, and he looked horrible tonight.
You are a game-by-game guy. That's what we say.
Your schedule's not that hard, PFT, too. I was looking at it.
It's not easy.
No,
last year was easy.
It's not.
We gotta get back to playing it against first overall picks. That's where Jayden truly shines.
Oh yeah, the rankings. Yeah.
So we got
that hard.
The good news is we've got a mini bye, and then the Raiders
who are on short rest.
on a short rest.
Yeah, you're gonna dominate them.
That's a must win. If we don't beat the Raiders at home, then I will acknowledge Max's scale, and I will give a truthful answer as opposed.
It can still be 0, but you'll acknowledge it.
I'll acknowledge it, and I'll give a truthful answer as opposed to deflecting, which I would never do.
Never.
But I won't. I also won't do that next week, which I'm also not doing now.
Correct.
It's pretty easy stuff to follow.
We're
That's
all
fair. No, that's fair. I'm
very much on the same page.
Yeah. I'm happy we had this discussion.
Oh,
By the way,
all right.
Dan Quinn, rack.
Yeah, big time.
He had a
Heavies.
rack. He had a rack.
Heavies. Cannons. He might be on Cannons on the Power Rankings next week. All right. We got an awesome show. We got picks and preview. We got Andrew Santino in studio. We got Fyre Fest. It's a football Friday. Let's kick it to ourselves and get going. Okay, before we get to our weekend preview, game time. The NFL is back. Tailgates, packed stands that buzz before kickoff, but getting in, nightmare queues, price jumps, getting logged out mid-click. All you want is to be there, beer in hand, losing your voice with the crowd. The Game Time app gives the advantage back to fans. It's the hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experience in a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. So looking at tickets for
the Lions at Bears. Going to be an absolutely
other way around.
Oh, I was looking at tickets for Lions at Bears.
Oh, you were.
Oh,
For later in the season.
For later in the season.
For later in the season. Bears at Lions this Sunday. What do we got? Make sure you use Game Time.
Bears at Lions this Sunday. You can get into Detroit for $228.
Okay, so take the guesswork out of buying NFL tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code PMT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code PMT for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today. And weekend picks and preview are brought to you by Uber Eats. It's football season, guys. This episode is brought to you by Uber Eats, reminding fans that if football coincidentally makes you hungry, you can get game day deals on wings, burgers, beer, chips, and more all season long, all on Uber Eats. You'll love being able to get all your personal favorite game day foods delivered on Uber Eats so that you never miss a play. We love getting food every Sunday, every Thursday, every Monday on Uber Eats. Wings, pizza, cheesesteaks. What are we doing for dinner tonight? Chinese, all on Uber Eats. When football makes you hungry, you get game day deals all season long, only on Uber Eats. Okay, boys, week 2 in the NFL. And I know we've given this speech many times before, but I'll just say it again. It's bullshit that we only have 3 games in the afternoon. And 2 of those games start at 3:05 Central, 4:05 Eastern. And then there is one single game at that 3:25, 4:25 spot. NFL, you sons of bitches, I love you so much, but stop doing this to us.
At least we get 2 Monday night games, right?
Yes, we do.
So that's good.
We do, but it's just give us.
There's so many early games.
Are there 9?
Yeah.
9 early games?
All right, so which one are we relegating? Which one gets shoved up?
We are going to relegate there's some good games.
I know there are.
There's a lot of good games. I don't know which one we would relegate.
49ers, Saints.
Yeah, maybe. All right, well let's talk about it. We'll pick one to relegate, or maybe we'll do a quad box.
Mm-hmm.
We can do one of the TVs in the quad box. But yeah, this is NFL. Just give us 7 and 5. That's all I ask. 7 and 5.
Make it perfect. Make everybody's day a little bit better.
Because this is the problem: is that in the afternoon slate, if 2 of those games are bad, it's like, all right, now you're just stuck with the game.
Yeah, it's not that hard. I don't know why they don't do it, because the Sundays where it's evenly split, everybody enjoys it better, right?
Yeah.
So why don't they just do that all the time?
Just do what we like, please.
But they don't like doing that.
Adam Silver would do it.
They don't like doing what we like.
Yeah.
Which I respect the NFL for.
Yeah.
It's, they treat me like...
They neg us.
They treat me like dirt. I stick to them like mud.
Yeah, I don't respect the NBA.
Yeah.
Because Adam Silver will do whatever we say.
I get whatever I want.
Yeah.
The NBA is my hoe.
Yeah. Big time.
But
I can tell the NBA to, like, I could just walk up to the NBA, like, stop punching yourself, NBA.
Yeah. I am the NFL's bitch.
Yeah. All right. I have a theme for this week, Hank.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Too many. There's too many.
There's too many dogs. My big, and obviously we're not the best gamblers here, but week 2 always feels like the get even week, where it's teams that you're never as bad as you look and you're never as good as you look.
Mm-hmm.
So figure out the teams that, hey, this team.
And 1 or 2 teams are.
1 or 2 teams are. But, for example, here's a little historical angle for you. Week 2 road dogs off a double-digit loss are hitting at 65% since 2005. That's the Giants and the Panthers. That's gross. The Giants and Panthers looked gross.
Very bad.
Hold your nose, take those teams, that kind of game. Also, every single game on Sunday last week, week 1, went under. Everyone's going to be like, oh, maybe it's just an under year. I think it might be go over. Just got to reverse whatever you got.
I got a question for you, Hank. Is one of those teams that maybe look bad but are bad? Are they the Dolphins?
I think it's the look bad, are they bad bowl.
Yeah.
I think the Dolphins-Patriots are that game.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was one of the ones you were. Would you ever put the Dolphins in your Hungry Dog parlay?
Not this week, no. In the future, possibly, but
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they're playing the Patriots. I also think they are one of those teams that are that bad.
Yeah. We're going to find out. It's also a big revenge week.
Huge
couple.
revenge. Yeah.
We have 2 matchups with national championship revenges. So let's actually just hop into it. Let's start with one of them. Jaguars at Bengals. Bengals minus 3.5, over under 48.5. We were at this national championship game.
I remember parts of it.
Yep. Travis Hunter is going to play more defensive snaps this week. The Bengals won finally in week 1, but they didn't look good.
Now, when it comes to Travis Hunter's workload, like how much more time does he have to spend that he has to do both offense and defense? Is he working like a job and a half now?
I think so.
Like what's on Hunter's laptop is what I'm asking.
Yeah, he's just going as hard as he can.
Show us.
Yeah.
Fun fact, the Bengals have not been 2-0 since 2018.
Wow.
Other fun fact, the Jaguars haven't been 2-0 since 2018.
Wow.
Something's got to give.
Something's got to give. Do we think? I think the Jaguars are going to be in this game. I do.
I think that the Bengals looked really, really bad. against the Browns.
Offensively, especially.
Offensively, really, really bad. Against
Defensively,
the Browns.
okay.
They looked okay. They got a couple interceptions that were pretty lucky that bounced off Browns players. But I think they only had 7 yards of offense in the second half.
Yeah.
That's tough to do with that Bengals offense.
It is week 2. It's early. We don't really know what any of these teams fully are. So I just looked at AI, and a Bengal would kill a Jaguar like 100 out of 100 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Tiger. Tigers are they're the real kings.
So the Jaguar does have one of like the fiercest bites in the animal kingdom. The problem is the Bengal outweighs the Jaguar by like 200 pounds.
Yeah, it's a pretty significant weight. I actually think that the Bengal could beat up any cat.
Probably.
Any cat, including a lion.
So a Jaguar has a skull-crushing bite, exceptionally strong for its size, but not strong enough to overcome the tiger, or for the larger, thicker skull of a tiger. A Jaguar's best chance would be to land a decisive bite to the Jaguar's neck or skull in an ambush. Also, so basically that's trick plays. Liam Cohen's got to go with trick plays.
The Jaguars have to come from behind.
They have to come from behind, and they have to trick them.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard a cat fight?
Yeah.
The sound it makes?
Yeah.
This might be a really ugly game to watch or listen to.
Annika and Ella. This is going to be I feel like whoever walks away 2-0, I'm like, "Ooh, man, now watch out."
Yeah.
Because we overreact.
Yeah, we do overreact. Again, all the Bengals have to do is just they can play bad again if they just somehow figure out a way to win. That's all they need to do in September.
Yeah.
Because I'm convinced that their offense is going to be great like it was last year eventually. So if they need to use like all their luck now is what I'm saying.
I don't know. Their offensive line is not good. That's the only thing that would make me nervous. I mean, Joe Burrow got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Gruden was here today, and he was just ranting about how someone on the Bengals offensive line, he was like, I was doing TikToks with him a month ago in an airport. He wasn't on the roster. So they're kind of putting it together. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for this game. This game will get a main TV. Yeah.
There's also a big uniform weekend
Huge.
for the NFL. So the Bengals are doing their open and orange uniform thing, and it's a combination they've only worn once before.
Let me see these. Bengals. What is it called?
Open and orange.
Open and orange?
Open in orange.
In orange.
Yeah.
That's not what it is.
That's it.
It's orange.
It's orange, and I think it's the white pants.
I like those a lot.
And the orange socks.
Those are clean. But those are kind of primetime uniforms.
They are, but I think you can use a primetime uniform against the Jaguars.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I think that's always fine.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, Giants at Cowboys. Cowboys -4.5, over under 44.5. Here's how the Russell Wilson situation is going. The New York Times New York Times Athletic had an article titled "Russell Wilson Deserves Everyone's Respect on His Way Out the Giants' Door."
Okay, so like applaud him when he leaves the field.
It was basically an entire article being like he was an underdog, he's an undersized quarterback, he won a Super Bowl, he had an incredible career. We need to give him the grace when he gets benched, which is going to happen because he sucks now.
This is exactly my thought process when I had to put Leroy down. That's what I'm going for.
Russell Wilson?
Yeah, that's what we're going for right here. It's like treat him kindly, walk him to the sideline, give him a little treat.
Steak.
Let him have his favorite meal.
Maybe whisper in his ear saying, "Let's ride."
Yeah, and maybe go to Jameis, put a little buffer in there before you get the new puppy.
Yep.
Before you get like somebody to replace him that's going to go out and be your long-term guy in Dart. Although Dart, at some point, they're going to put Dart in the game. I don't think that it's going to be a clean benching for Russell Wilson. I've thought more about it because my prediction was that Dart gets in against the Chargers. That would be his first start. But I don't know if it's going to be a clean benching. I think they might do the Dart packages. And they might like slowly incorporate Dart into the games.
Is it crazy to think that maybe they just wait till Andrew Thomas is back?
No, that's not crazy.
Because like that feels like it's almost like if Andrew Thomas could play this week, maybe Dart would play. Like they just want their left tackle back, and then they would potentially put in it. Because we looked at the schedule, they don't have easy games.
No, they don't.
The only easy game they have is at New Orleans, and that might not be an easy game because they might both be bad.
And it's on the road, yeah.
I do think that they're. I'm gonna ride the Giants one more time, one more week of just being like this defense can keep them in games, and maybe Russell Wilson can do enough. And if they burn me here, I'm out till Dart plays.
I think that Dak is going to have another big game.
He didn't have that big of a game.
Well, he did not have statistically a big game, but
Yeah.
he looked good. And,
did look good.
And there were a few drops in there that
Of course.
would have added to his yardage total. I think Dak's going to play. He always plays good against the Giants.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, he does. I actually think like Dak. What's the streak? I think he's won 1 million in a row.
2016.
That's a lot. That's a lot in a row. I know he's been injured a little, but
Yeah.
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
He beats the Giants.
He does. That's what he does. I'm going to go with Dak again. I actually think
13-game winning streak against the New York Giants.
like we might be wrong about Dak this year. Would we rank him 17th best?
yeah.
I
think he's lower. I think we ended up with like 24.
I think Dak could sniff around the top 10.
Sniff.
He could sniff. And now he does need to get Pickens involved because if he doesn't, that's going to blow up.
George Pickens, though, maybe taking a more mature route, said he's focused on just staying open for Dak. I'm not really worried about the touches, catches, all that stuff. I'm just trying to stay open for the team. I'm trying to focus on the first win.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
He rehearsed that in the mirror like 9 times before he said it to the press.
He's like, you could do this. Is the Giants one of your hungry dogs?
No.
Oh.
I think the Cowboys are solid.
Stop us when we get to a hungry dog.
We're about to dive in.
We're about to get to the hungry dogs?
Yeah.
Bears at Lions?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so too. So Bears at Lions -6 over under 46.5. I've gone through the whole process.
Is this a revenge game?
For which side?
Ben Johnson.
I think it would be more revenge for Dan Campbell.
Yeah, because he took some coaches.
And Ben Johnson left.
This feels like a revenge game. This feels like a game where it means a little more.
I think it does mean a lot to Ben Johnson.
Oh, for sure. Well, you got to win. Like, you got to start winning. So I've gone through the whole process of the week, and I obviously I was down on Tuesday after the game. I still stand by the fact that I think Caleb needs to start playing better, showing improvements. Kurt Warner did a whole thing where he was actually like great. I don't, because I maybe I'm just so dumb, but like I talked to Prisco, I talked to Gruden, I saw Kurt Warner. They all have just differing opinions on the tape, which I don't really understand.
What did Gruden say?
Gruden said that it doesn't look great.
Prisco
said I feel like you got to trust Gruden.
I know, and Prisco said that Prisco was like, which is something that I thought with my eyes, it's not like he's playing bad, it's that the feel of the game is not there, like the hitting open receivers before they're open kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. And he's doing the thing where he's talking about how good he was at those throws in practice.
Right.
He's like, I made those all week. I have a little bit of inside information. It's probably better than actually talking to John Gruden or to Pete Prisco or Kurt Warner. Ran into a guy at the bank who is a big Bears fan, and I was wearing my Commander's hat, and he said, "Fuck you." And then he said, I was like, that's a weird thing for a teller at the bank to be telling me. But then he goes, actually, I'm not mad at you. I'm just upset with how Monday Night Football went. I said, I hear that. And he told me his problem with Caleb Williams.
Okay.
His problem is that Caleb Williams is now processing things too fast.
Oh.
So
fast.
Last year, he wasn't processing fast enough. He was taking a lot of sacks. This year, Ben Johnson's drilled it into him so much. You got to get through your reads, and then you got to decide to check down or get out of the pocket. He's like skipping reads 2-3 just to get to the decision of whether or not to scramble or throw.
So that's not processing too fast. That's just not processing.
Well, it's better than taking a sack.
It is,
right? So
but that still is a processing.
He's
problem.
like, so he's going too fast through his reads. So we need to just slow down on reads 2 and 3 now.
And by the way, Caleb Williams did say he kind of agreed with the assessment that he needs to like have a better feel for the game, because he said the overthrows or the missed throws are his decisiveness. Like when his decisiveness loses, he said decisiveness always wins when you start being hesitant and things like that. You start missing passes, easy passes that you feel that you don't typically miss. That's what he said. So he's kind of holding. And I like Ben Johnson a lot because he takes accountability. He literally on Tuesday morning did a press conference. He's like, yeah, I fucked up. I shouldn't have. I don't know why Cairo told me that he could get out of the end zone.
Yeah.
I likened it to like when I was on vacation last year and my 3-year-old said that she could swim and I knew she couldn't swim. And I was just like, all right, jump in. And she jumped in. She went right to the bottom. I picked her up. Ben Johnson needs to know, like, hey, Cairo's going to tell you he can swim. He can't swim.
Yeah, like
he can't kick it out of the end zone.
When Zach tells Travis Pastrana I can do a backflip,
Yes.
Travis has to watch him ride and be like, I don't think the backflip's for you today.
We're canceling the backflip.
Let's go barrel roll instead.
But I'm all the way through the roller coaster of emotions this week. I do think the Bears can win this game. I think they definitely can cover. I think the Lions' problems are less about I think the coordinator stuff is overrated. I think the interior offensive line is underrated when it comes to the Lions' issues.
Yeah, because Jared Goff, he likes the play action. He likes having his back to the line of scrimmage. And when he turns around, if there's like 3 dudes that are coming in his face, that's hard to get
That's a lot of dudes.
That's too many dudes to wipe off. So.
And that's what the Lions have done the last 2 years. They've beaten teams with just absolute maulers up front.
Yeah. Are you concerned at all that this is a Dan Campbell, we're going to win this game?
Of course.
He says,
how could I not be?
He says, we're going to win this game. That's
Yeah.
what Dan Campbell said. And then he said, we have to.
Oh.
It's a have to win for the Lions.
Yeah, that makes me very nervous.
Yeah, I'd be a little concerned about that.
This is why the NFL is the best, though, because every other sport, there's too many games. In the NFL, are you overreacting in week 2? If you're 0-1 and you say you have to win, maybe a little, but also not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the loser of this game is going to feel really bad about their season come Monday morning. And that's the best part about the NFL is every week feel this like intensity ramps up where you're like, yeah, you got to win this game. Mm-hmm. There's a must win in week 2.
You think they're going to give Ben Johnson the Matt Stafford treatment?
I don't know. There was a reporter who asked him about it. It was like, why? Like, do you feel like bad about leaving Detroit?
No, he shouldn't.
What?
He shouldn't. He got a head coaching. He actually put it off for, some would say, too long.
Yeah.
Like, he stuck around. He was very, very loyal for a long time. But we all remember what happened with Matt Stafford and his daughters. Yes. They booed his daughters.
They got booed.
They were just definitely 100% booing Matt Stafford.
And, yeah, they were definitely right next to each other.
Yeah.
As they booed Matt Stafford. Do you think the Bears can win this game?
I do think the Bears can win this game. Handily.
What? Handily?
What is handily?
Like never sweating the money line?
Not never sweating the money line, but 2 scores in the fourth quarter.
So the thing that Big Cat was talking about with the offensive line being out, if you watch Jahmyr Gibbs try to run the ball last week, it was very apparent.
Yeah.
It was super apparent. Like, dudes were getting to him in the backfield every time he got the ball. It was like he hardly ever got to the line of scrimmage untouched.
I do think...
Don't you think Ben Johnson can help game plan the defense too?
Yeah, well, and here's what... Well, Dennis Allen did a pretty good job against the Vikings.
But I'm saying against his former team. Like, these are his guys.
I am part of what is making me feel better about like coming out the other end and being like, hey, have patience. I do think I freaked out a little bit in the fact that the Vikings are a really good team and Brian Flores is a really good coach. I think the Vikings are going to end up being a playoff team, high seed team. So that part is like, it's not like you lost to a shitty team. It might feel a little easier going up against the Lions than it is going up against a Brian Flores defense because he confuses the fuck out of everyone.
Do you think that Ben Johnson is going to have one fuck you play?
I hope so.
Oh, like a trick play that maybe he tried to install and Dan Campbell was like, that's a little bit insane even for you, Ben. And he's now there's no training wheels on him anymore.
I take it back. I actually don't hope so. Because I want to do the regular plays first.
Okay.
You got to walk before you can run.
But you can still watch that happen and be like, I love Ben Johnson. He's the best.
What if a fuck you play is just like a really well-timed 20-yard out to DJ Moore?
That'd be a good play.
That would be fine.
I don't know if that's...
We start with smaller fuck you.
I don't know if that's a fuck you play.
No, that could be.
Like the play that Jared didn't want to run. What was the one where they pretended to fumble?
Yeah, against the Bears.
They actually let Caleb fumble it.
Yeah.
And everyone would believe it.
And they're just like, hey, here it is.
Like it gets caught in his giant gray undershirt.
I'm gonna say something too, and this is probably gonna look really stupid when we do the show on Sunday night. I wouldn't mind if Caleb had a couple more interceptions. We're getting to a point now where he doesn't throw interceptions, and it feels like I'd like him to take some more shots.
Okay, all right.
Listen, do you not agree in theory?
I think it's a little bit early for that kind of talk.
Well, no, I'm going off of last year too. Like I saw a stat, he's like 11 touchdowns, 1 interception in his last, I think 12 games, and they're 1-11 or whatever it is. Just take a couple shots. Like that hesitancy he talked about himself. Let it rip.
Let it rip.
Let it rip.
He gets to the checkdowns too early.
Beams, you got me? Do you agree? Let it rip. Let it
make
rip.
Mistakes. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, like a deep interception. If you're letting it rip, I don't want to have it be like 120 yards, but he didn't throw an interception, and it looked like it looked Monday night. Let it rip.
Do we know if Caleb's going to go to Angel Reese's nail tech before this game?
All right,
If that was a one-time thing.
Listen, Angel Reese got a fucking good nail tech.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you use the best nail tech when offered to you?
Yeah. I mean, she's elite at me bounds.
It really that did not help. That did not help.
Yeah. Do you think
It's for suicide prevention before you say anything.
which is great.
Thank you.
It has not worked well on you.
Thank you.
But yeah, Big Cat has dropped like 4 I'm going to off myself in the last week. Going back to like when his ear was plugged up.
Yeah.
This
Oh, yeah.
actually
On
came
the
at
news.
this came
Yeah.
at a great time for you
That went on the news, and I threatened to kill myself.
said it on the news. It
Dude,
was
my ear was killing me.
it just seemed like when it came out that it was Angel Reese's nail tech, that seemed like twisting the knife a little bit.
It was like, hey, how can we make this even funnier?
Yeah.
How could we make it?
They were great nails.
How can we make sure that people get thousands of retweets?
I got to say, the nails, judging off of just pure nail artistry, they were well done.
Dude, I loved it. That fucking lime green one. Oof. It's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll see what the Lions are. I mean, the Lions could easily just kill the Bears and look like the Lions last year, and they're off and running. But it does feel especially cruel. I hate the back-to-back division games to start the season.
I do too.
One of these teams is going to be 0-2 in the division to start the season.
Didn't matter for the Packers last year.
That feels like a big hole.
I don't know if they started against, but they went what 1-7 or 1-5.
Yeah, they didn't start that way. But yeah, they did. They went 1-5 in the division, but that was also they also then finished third in the division. So, okay, next up, Hank, can I interest you in Tennessee Titans plus 5.5?
Yep.
Over under 41.5.
Sure can. Sold.
Rams at the Titans. I agree. I think the Titans are frisky. Frisky teams cover spreads. They don't win games. They cover spreads, though. The Titans' defense is good. The Rams' offense is going to take a little time to really get going with Matthew Stafford missing training camp. If the Titans could just not have a million penalties and also coaching blunders, including when to challenge plays and when not to, knowing the rules.
We have an update on that, by the way.
Okay.
So after the game, Callahan said he didn't. Well, the way he explained his decision about the challenge was he said if you have an elbow, then you also need 2 feet, which is not the rule.
Not the rule.
And then later on this week, he was asked about that, and he said that he actually misspoke. So good news for Titans fans. Even when he said the rule incorrectly, he was just speaking wrong.
It was just a prank.
It was just a prank he was pulling. He said, my interpretation of the rule was wrong. I'll own it. We should have challenged the play. That's pretty much all I can say about it. I misspoke. I'm well aware of the rule. I understand how it works, and the way I articulated afterwards was incorrect, and I understand the rules of this game pretty well. So he interpreted the rule incorrectly and also misspoke about the rule at the same time. But he's been reading the rule book this week.
Yeah. He's ready to go. Titans just got to clean a little bit up, and they could maybe cover the spread.
Their defense was awesome.
Their defensive line is good. Their defense is awesome. The Rams' offense did not look great. I'm a little worried about the Titans' offensive line because that's not great. Cam Ward, though, eyeball test. His numbers were bad. I thought if his guys can just catch the ball.
Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, just catch the ball when it's thrown to you.
Yeah. Do the Titans have the saddest history of free agent wide receivers ever? Calvin Ridley, in theory, should be good, right?
In theory.
In theory, he's a good player.
Yes.
If you go back and you look at the other guys that they've had, I'm sure we can, like Randy Moss, Julio Jones.
Forgot to hit Randy Moss. Yeah.
They like to get guys that
Way
are
late.
way late. Yeah.
Way late. Okay. Hank, what about Patriots at Dolphins? Dolphins minus 1.5, over under 43.5.
Love the Patriots in this game. New uniforms, another week in the system. McDaniels had a press conference talking about Drake May, said he's not worried about overloading him with information. You got to remember, it's the first week in a new system.
Wait, McDaniels did?
Josh McDaniels.
Oh, Josh McDaniels.
This is confusing.
Yeah, that was
Oh, sorry.
confusing.
Well, McDaniels. I said
Yeah.
McDaniels.
Yeah. No, but I always screw up the McDaniels thing. They're the same.
And he said he's going to be a really good player, and he's the guy. I think he said verbatim, he is the guy.
Okay, that's
Wait, he said that verbatim. We can find that quote.
his offensive coordinator
Said he's the guy. That
this is huge if that's actually what he said.
Yeah.
He's the right guy.
Oh,
The right guy, but is it the right time?
the right guy sounds like when you like
Settle.
a girl, yeah,
breaks
up with like a hot body like bad boy, and then finds a nice guy. Like, well, he's the right guy for me right now.
Yeah, a guy that's like 20 years older, has like a much more established 401k.
He's the right guy for
He's
me.
the right guy. Drives a Subaru.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Yeah,
Have some kids.
The right guy. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah,
I'm ready for that time in my life.
yeah.
Yeah, she wants to get back with her ex so
He's
fast.
the right guy.
All it takes is one text.
Can I have
All it takes is Tim Tebow being like, "You up?" and McDaniels is like, "I'm
fuck
so
yes. I'm so horny right now.
I'm upper than I've ever been.
I got my
right now.
pants off. The Patriots never beaten Tua.
Patriots
Is
are
that
always,
not crazy?
always
7-0.
bad against
7-0,
Dolphins, especially Miami.
but they've never beaten Tua.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Mm-hmm. But counterpoint, Tua has never beaten Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, because they played twice against each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
This game to me is as simple as Rex Ryan opened the floodgates and called Mike McDaniel McGenius and a dork and a nerd. And now I have that in my head. Like, I always knew that obviously Mike McDaniel is a smarter guy, analytical guy. But the minute a fat guy walks in and says that's a dork,
I listen to the fat guy.
it sticks in my head.
Yeah,
and now in my head, it's Mike Vrabel versus a dork.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take Mike Vrabel.
This exact scenario has played out in high school cafeterias across the country since the dawn of time. The dork doesn't win.
Unless the dork can figure out a way to like tie the Mike Vrabel shoes together before.
Yeah, it can be a prank.
Yeah.
Prank can be involved.
But it just feels like Mike Vrabel versus a dork is a mismatch.
Well, what's tough about if it was head coach Rex Ryan against Mike McDaniel, and he called him a dork and a brainiac and a nerd, I would almost think that the nerd would win that game.
Yeah, because he's trying too hard.
But the fact that it's somebody that's just in the media,
Right,
being like, you dork, Mike McDaniel, he's thinking about that all week. Like, it's even when he's not thinking about it, he's walking more like a nerd. He's probably polishing his glass. I guarantee you his glasses got knocked off at some point this week.
Yep.
And then he felt around on the ground for him. And he's like, God damn it, he's right.
He maybe like walked into a glass door.
Oh,
And then Mike Vrabel on the other side is like, yeah, I guess I never saw it, but he is a fucking dork.
Oh yeah,
Now I'm going to stuff him in a locker.
Vrabel laughed at that for sure.
This is some high-level analysis right here, folks. But I'm not going to lie, this is how I gamble, where it's like Mike Vrabel versus dork.
All right, so Tua, he's also had 3 turnovers in each of his past 3 games that he started.
How many is that total?
Not a good trend. At least 3 turnovers. I don't know if it was 3.
Oh,
exactly,
it might be more than that.
It's at 9+.
Shit. That ain't good.
Nope. Also, Tyreek Hill is being investigated for sexual assault again.
Also, Tyreek Hill doesn't want to be on the Dolphins.
Or domestic assault, excuse me.
Okay. Wow, that was really fucked up what you said about Tyreek Hill there for a second.
Yeah.
Slander.
Well, also, it's in a divorce proceeding, but it's in the news now, so it's probably not. He's probably not happy.
No, he's not happy anyway.
He's never happy.
Yeah, he is not happy whatsoever. It's been, I saw a stat. It's been over a year since Tyreek Hill has had a reception over 30 yards.
That's not.
Is that not insane?
Because that's like the thing that he does.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
He just stopped doing what he does.
I might be low key on Tyreek's side in this.
In the assault?
Not the domestic assault.
Oh, okay. In the 30-yard reception?
In the 30-yard reception.
Should we bet him longest reception on Sunday?
No, because I think that it's a trend. I don't think that they're going to cater to him. They would have catered to him a long time ago.
I think they're trying to cater to him. I don't think that I think they're going out there and the appetizer plates are empty.
You think so?
Well, they got the guy, the wait staff maybe can't get him the stuffed mushrooms and the bacon wrapped scallops.
That's true.
So they would want to cater to him, but they don't have the ability to cater to him.
This is also another revenge game this week.
Yes.
Matthew Judon.
Yes.
Is he going to wear the sleeves?
He wore orange sleeves last week. He looked awesome.
That's big.
That's huge.
I don't know what uniforms the Dolphins are wearing, but his ability to make sleeves look so cool and stand out is impressive.
Wait, is this the rivalry week uniforms?
Yeah, the Patriots are wearing the gray.
Oh, really?
The shipwreck jerseys or whatever.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Wow, there was a shipwreck? Should have had a lighthouse.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Walked into that one, dude.
Well, it's
That
in
doesn't
Miami.
make sense.
It's in Miami.
Come on, Hank.
I don't know if they're the shit. Whatever. I'll find it.
Is it shipwreck?
I also don't think that's true.
It's not the shipwreck uniform.
They're also not wearing.
Yeah, they just tweeted 2 hours ago, packing the blue and silver. It's their normal uniforms.
That's the next game. When they play each other again at home.
Hank just swung so hard at a pitch that his pants fell down.
Yeah, Hank.
Yeah, you said that to start this preview, and I looked it up, and I realized it was wrong. I thought we were just going to gloss over it.
Hank, you have to.
Well, they put the jerseys on sale today. That's why I thought that.
Oh, okay.
You have to reevaluate the metrics.
Yeah, just do a Callahan. You misspoke.
I misspoke.
You
Yeah.
misspoke.
Yeah.
Kind of like when I said USF and you guys gaslit me.
I want to see. I think that was AI.
Yeah, that's what Hank said too.
It was AI.
They can make so
things
funny
so
because
realistic.
I forgot
It was
happened.
an edited podcast.
I forgot it happened, and then I woke up on Wednesday morning, and I just had like 15 tweets being like, "You said USF." I was like, "Oh, okay, awesome."
I was checked out while you were saying that. I was looking something up, and then Hank said you said USF or you said USC, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, he did." I just went along with what Hank said.
For some reason, I didn't say anything at the time. I thought you said USA.
Wait, Hank was the one who started it?
I said U.S. and then you just said, "Did you say USC?" So that's actually not true. But
Oh really?
Oh, so it's a triple gas.
This is all AI.
I didn't say anything though, but I did think that you said it wrong because I remember when I was editing it, I was like, "Oh, he was right." I don't know what was going on in our heads.
We got a triple gaslight off. All right, next up, 49ers at Saints. Saints +3, over under 40.5. I love the 49ers in this game simply because it's a revenge game. Another revenge game. It's Kyle Shanahan saying, I should have picked Mac Jones. I told you we should have picked Mac Jones. I now get to show off Mac Jones because Mac Jones is playing for Kyle Shanahan, the Mac Jones revenge game.
Yeah, it's again a little bit early in the season for Mac Jones. It's too early in the calendar.
It's too early for the 49ers to have this many injuries.
We don't need it to happen right now. It's a toe. It's a turf toe. That's the significant one for him, right? Mm-hmm. He's got a shoulder too, but it's the turf toe that's the concern, and that could keep him out for a while. I think it's time for the Niners to start considering a long-term backup plan besides Mac Jones.
I disagree. I think Mac Jones is going to be good because Kyle Shanahan's going to coach extra hard to show that he wanted to pick. The story goes that he wanted to pick Mac Jones, and then John Lynch got involved, and it was Trey Lance. If that story's correct, and it may not be, but if it is correct, don't you think Kyle Shanahan's going to put a little extra mustard on it to be like, I'm not sleeping at all this week. I need to prove that Mac Jones was the guy, and I should have picked Mac Jones, and Mac Jones can be a really good starter in the NFL. I don't know if that's true, but I think Kyle Shanahan's going to try as hard as he can to make that true.
I do think that there's some truth to like last year when Matt LaFleur had to start Malik Willis.
Yeah.
And he just coached his dick off.
Right.
It was a great game plan that they had.
They basically show off.
They
like
show
I can
off.
coach anyone.
Like except for Trey Lance.
Except for Trey Lance.
You cannot put that on me. Yeah, that was mean what you did to me. That's what he's saying to John Lynch. I do think that Mac Jones, Spencer Rattler, we were talking about different names for Spencer Rattler. Mm-hmm. Mac Rattler would be the best quarterback name of all time.
Yeah. And Spencer Jones would be perfect to run the PR department for the Niners.
Or just backup. That's a backup quarterback.
Yeah, that is.
Right there. Mac Rattler backed up by Spencer Jones.
Yeah, Spencer Jones.
Did they cut their kicker?
They did. Jake Moody. Gone.
So he was 74% on field goals. The only other kicker that was drafted in the top 100 in the last 20 years, you know who that was? Roberto Aguayo.
Oh.
Who was also cut
Killed a turtle.
Turntle. R.I.P. Turntle.
R.I.P. Turntle.
What a great turtle it was.
Or he was present for the killing of a turtle.
He was materially involved.
Yes.
He was an accessory to the murder of a turtle. And he was cut after one season too. So you should never draft a kicker in the first 100 picks.
Yeah.
Unless
Eddie
it's
Pinheiro.
Sebastian Janikowski.
Yeah. Eddie Pinheiro's there.
Yep. Good kicker.
Good kicker. Never witnessed a turtle murder.
That we know of. So this is also the first time that the Saints have a drafted quarterback to start a game after his rookie season for the Saints since Danny Werfel.
Yeah,
in
like
1999.
91 or 99?
99 Danny Werfel.
Okay.
I think it was 99 that he started.
Yeah, that
for
sounds
him.
right, actually.
Yeah, that was late 90s. But yeah, the Saints just don't start their own drafted quarterbacks.
Correct.
They had Drew Brees there for forever. That's a big reason why.
Yep. Chris Olave let's rate if this was a shot at Spencer Rattler or not. He was talking about the hit that he took, and he said, they see me take a big hit, they take me to the tent automatically. I feel like it will be more than usual this year.
He's getting profiled.
But I also think he might be saying, Spencer Rattler's going to throw me some hospital passes. Here, play it. Play the audio so we can hear if he's like laughing about it or.
Every time they see me take a big hit or like something like that, I feel like they take me to the tent automatically. I feel like it's going to be a lot or more than usual this year. But yeah, I try to tell them I'm good, but they just try to check on me, make sure.
Maybe that's the more than usual is just like them being extra precautious, or is it more than usual hospital pass?
No, I think it's just like if they see me get hit, they think, my God, this guy's gotten hit a lot. I hope he's okay.
But could it also be that Spencer Rattler throws a lot of hospital passes?
I think if Spencer Rattler watches this video, he might think to himself, maybe I won't try to get him killed.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's what his intention was.
Also, just don't have Spencer Rattler throw it 46 times. What are you going to say, Max?
I was going to say, who do you think gets traded first, Chris Olave or Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill. I think Tyreek Hill's.
Chris Olave needs to get traded too, though.
He'll be a Jet.
You're staking claims?
Everyone who
Ohio State Jets. You gotta let's just build it out.
All right.
Ohio State Jets.
I mean, Chris Olave, he's a great player when he's playing.
Yeah. Memes. Let's talk about the Jets. Bills at Jets. Jets plus 6.5. Hank's shaking his head. Yeah. Hungry dog. Over under 46.5. Memes. Culture change. Love this move from Aaron Glenn. Xavier Gibson. Cut.
I do love this move. There's a counterpoint to that. Shouldn't have been on the roster to begin with.
Okay. But maybe he kept him on the roster being like, he's going to fuck up. Then I can cut him and show everyone that I mean, because
What did he do?
Xavier Gibson had the fumble that cost him the game on kickoff return. Aaron Glenn out of here.
Yep, cut him.
I like that move.
Love
I do think it kind of sets it up. Like, hey, we're gonna hold on to the rock in this building.
And if there was other real accountability, Brandon Stevens wouldn't play this week.
Okay.
That is the big worry. After watching the All-22, the breakdowns of it.
Wait, you watched the All-22?
Just other people breaking down the All-22.
Other people watch the All-22, yeah.
We are film guys in that respect.
Yeah, if he wasn't the cornerback, the Jets probably win the game.
Yeah, he had a very, very bad week. So he had 7 targets. There were 5 catches, 60 yards, 2 scores. He also got DPI. He had a 136.9 passer rating when targeted, and he fell down and dropped the game-winning interception.
Easiest interception. Aaron Rodgers threw him the ball.
That's a bad game. But I like the move by Aaron Glenn, just to be like, hey, I'm about accountability here. I need to fire somebody after 1 week. Who's the easiest guy that I can fire that might not come back to bite me in the ass?
Yeah, and Aaron Glenn still believes in Brandon Stevens, so if he believes in him, I guess I will too.
It sounds like you believe in him.
Yeah, I'm believing.
But besides the fact that you said he should have been cut.
Yeah, he should have been cut.
But since he
should
didn't
never
cut,
play again.
Since he's not cut, you believe in him.
Yeah, I believe in him.
I respect that. I get that.
Okay.
The Bills now lead the league in Bill Burrs on their team.
Oh.
They got a second Bill Burr. So obviously the coach looks a little bit like Bill Burr.
Yeah.
And then they signed punter Cameron Johnston, who looks identical to Bill Burr. So now they've got double. They got
Two
double
Bill Burrs?
2 Bill Burrs on the team.
I like that.
So that's some sabermetrics for you. Also, this was kind of an interesting thing because I went back. Like we said when we were trying to avoid talking about the Bears or JMU on Wednesday.
Yeah.
We went back. We watched the 4th quarter of the Ravens Bills.
Correct.
And even still, like I can't describe how great Josh Allen was in that 4th quarter.
It's insane.
It was just unreal how easy the game was for him. And he's just making incredible throws, doing it with his feet scrambling around. It was awesome to watch. And then I looked at the stats for that game. Josh only had a 74 QBR in that game.
Huh.
And I thought to myself, he played like perfectly, especially like the second half.
251 yards.
Incredible. But still, I would expect his QBR to be much higher than that. I did a deep dive into it. Some of his stats in that 4th quarter actually didn't help his QBR because they came in garbage time because they were down by 15 points, 14 points. And so even though the game is marked as unwinnable, in ESPN's own metrics.
Yeah.
They came back and won.
That's
and
so stupid.
And it still didn't help his QBR.
That's how good he was.
That's how good he was.
He was not even rating on QBR.
Yeah, you got to redefine the metrics,
Yeah.
ESPN.
Did we ever get an answer to what happened to Scorigami? Thankfully, Jake would have like maybe cried in front of us if we had, because Scorigami, like,
The rumors are it's a Ravens fan.
oh, so Scorigami didn't tweet the Scorigami
Yeah.
on Sunday night.
Jake was trying to wake him up.
He was, but imagine if Jake, like, we would have said some mean shit about Scorigami guy.
So have they just been dark since then?
No, they did the
They did the Monday Night Football game.
And they just never address. Are we sure that it was a Scorigami?
I think it was.
This is the biggest scandal to happen to the NFL in years.
You kind of respect that, though. The Scorigami guy has to be a Ravens fan.
Is the Scorigami just straight up a computer program, though?
Yeah, but he's the one that would be posting it. He
It's a
couldn't
bot.
bring himself to post the fact that they lost.
I think it's a bot.
I just texted Jake for comment on Scorigami guy not being.
It's not John Boyce. He doesn't run it. He came up with the concept of the Scorigami. And then this account, like, put in their metrics or, like, the tracking.
I mean, that's crazy. You can't just not tweet it.
Yeah.
I don't even like Scorigamis, and I was mad.
This is like when Blooper went dark.
Yeah. Well, that was because Max and Philly ran Blooper off the internet.
That is true. I still have Blooper notifications on since that
Really?
night for whenever Blooper's going to tweet next. So, like, 3 times a week, I just get a notification from Blooper Braves being like, isn't Big Cat fat?
2023 MVP playoffs, Phillies fans bullied the Braves mascot into an online meltdown ahead of NLTS.
It's my favorite headline ever. It's the best headline of it. It's a serious headline that is CBS Sports had that headline about a fictional mascot getting bullied off the internet.
I love it. So, Memes, you think that you guys can win this game?
I think it's possible. Josh Allen's just so good.
He's so good. He's playing on easy mode.
I do think it's possible for the Jets.
I do think it's possible. You just have to. You really have to stick to the run.
Well, it's also
Almost like run the clock out.
Yeah, the Bills' defense looked bad against the Ravens.
And Ed Oliver is in a walking boot as of today, so that'll free up the interior.
So he's not going to play?
He's in a walking boot. He didn't practice today, so I don't know.
Was he listed on the injury report?
Yes, as a DNP.
DNP for today.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one guy that you would like to be out on that defensive line, it's definitely Ed Oliver.
Yeah, frees up the middle, and then Breece Hall also posts like a wide receiver on social media, which I think is good for the offense.
What do you mean he posts like a wide receiver?
He was posting on his IG story comments of being like, I heard what everybody said all offseason, like, trade me. You guys don't want me anymore. Like, so now he's just going to go off. So I like that the running back is doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do need one guy. I'm still that dude.
I had a crazy thought earlier. The Bills have the easiest schedule now.
Undefeated?
Wouldn't it be funny if the Bills went undefeated
What?
and then they didn't lose in the playoffs and they won the Super Bowl, and then that would just ruin Hank's world?
Undefeated.
It's week 1. I'm not going to overreact, but I think that the Buffalo Bills are going to go undefeated and win the Super Bowl.
That would be an overreaction. Yeah, I just think their defense will, like, they'll have a lot of these games. I actually think this game, like, Josh Allen has not been great at MetLife, right?
Past 5 of the 6 games have been one-score games.
So 6.5 here. Have you won any of those?
2 out of the 3.
Opening
Or
night.
2 out of 5. 2 out of
Okay.
5.
Oh yeah, that's right. Opening night. Okay. Seahawks at Steelers. Steelers -3 over under 39.5. Revenge game.
DK revenge game.
DK revenge game.
Big time.
I think the Steelers defense is not as bad as it showed in week 1. I think that actually was more about the Jets offensive line. I think the Steelers are going to win this game because I think the Seahawks might be in trouble.
They did nothing exciting.
No.
Their defense was good. Seahawks defense was very good. Sam Darnold did not look like the good Sam that we saw last year. He looked like bad Sam.
They also kind of didn't let him try to be the good Sam.
Except when he was throwing the ball to JSN.
Yes.
So it's like they have one weapon right now, and it looks like, hey, the Seahawks could use another wide receiver to take some of the pressure off JSN. Be nice if they had a guy like that.
Like a big, tall, strong guy?
Yeah, he doesn't even need to be able to turn. Just a big, tall, strong guy that can run straight, that wears a very big mouthpiece and will beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
That's the kind of guy that the Seahawks are missing right now.
Yeah, I think the Steelers. We'll see. I think they're going to win this game. I think their defense it's a little overrated how bad they work. 'Cause they work, and there's also this happens like even to the good defenses. This will happen over the course of the year where it's like you just get into one of those games. You get into one of those shootout games that you don't know what's going to happen, and it's just kind of like the game flow gets out of control for both sides, and you end up with a 34-32 game.
Yeah, this is one of those games too where the visiting team. I think it's very hard to find a direct flight from Seattle to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That just doesn't seem like a moneymaker for Air Alaska or whatever.
No, except for this weekend.
Also, point of fact, favoring the Steelers, the national anthem is going to be performed by Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden.
Love that.
Pretty cool. He's the guy that Christopher Walken played in the More Cowbell sketch.
Yep.
That's the guy.
Yep.
I hope he brings a cowbell.
I hope he brings Christopher Walken.
Yeah, actually, that would probably it would annoy the fuck out of DK if he bring a cowbell.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. All right. Browns at Ravens. Ravens minus 11.5, over under 45.5. What do we think about the Ravens holding their 30th anniversary of the time they stole the franchise from Cleveland on this weekend?
Yeah.
They are claiming that it was all predetermined before the schedule. It's kind of like the Ohio State Barstool thing. I would like the Ravens to just come out and say, yeah, we're petty. We stole your fucking team.
Listen, the Ravens 100% did this on purpose.
Right.
And
just admit it.
And if they didn't do it on purpose and you see that this is the game on the schedule and you don't want to do it on a week like this, you change the week.
Right.
They want to do this.
Yes.
They want to be like, hey, we got your team. They stunk for you.
Got your team, bitch.
They're great for us. We won Super Bowls. We love them. We're making you insanely jealous in your face. It's a divisional rivalry.
Yeah.
And as they should. Like, it's their right to do that. This is a team that you're supposed to hate.
And we're going to make you start the quarterback that won our last Super Bowl 12 years after he did it.
Joe Flacco revenge game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco, by the way, is going for he and Matthew Stafford this week. Both have a chance to beat their 31st team.
I like that.
So there's only 4 guys who've beaten 32 teams in NFL history. You guys want to take a guess?
Tom Brady.
Yep.
Brett Favre.
Yep.
Breeze.
Yep.
Peyton Manning.
Yep. Got him. Got all 4.
Football.
There's
It's really hard.
There's also 2 guys currently who have beaten 31 teams that are waiting to beat their 32nd as well.
Is it Matt Stafford and Joe Flacco?
No. They have 30.
Oh.
They're
going
both
for 31.
Yeah, this
There's
weekend.
2 guys with 31?
2 guys stuck on 31.
Right now.
Did you just fart?
No, that was my foot.
Oh, yeah. That was my foot.
Russell Wilson.
Lamar?
Yes. Russell Wilson's yes. And Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
Yeah. Just kind of fun fact. I don't know.
That's a fun fact. But yeah, they're definitely doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
100%. They're gonna have like a bunch of old Colts there to honor the Colts, even though the Baltimore Ravens the Baltimore Colts moved to Indianapolis.
Right.
And then the Browns moved to Baltimore. They're honoring the Colts in the big anniversary celebration about the Browns moving.
Yes.
So try to follow that one.
Yes. I like Jerry Jeudy's press conference. He did a shirtless press conference saying the Ravens have no challenges for him. And also said that the line is disrespectful. You need a little bit of crazy in your wide receiver. This was it.
So what do you think about the third string quarterback situation in Cleveland? And I'm not
can't say I'm very much up to date with it.
Okay, well let me put you on game. It's not Shador.
Is it Deshaun?
Bailey Zappi.
Oh,
Bailey Zappi is the third string quarterback now. So Shador is not getting any. He's not even really practicing with the team.
I think Deshaun might play this year.
No.
I think Deshaun might play this year.
No. Maybe in Pittsburgh.
No, I think Deshaun's going to play this
Get the
year.
terrible towel.
I wish I could bet it on DraftKings. I wonder if we can bet it. Maybe they can find a line. Will Deshaun Watson play a snap this year?
If he wanted to, do you think they'd play him?
I think he wants to. I think it's the other way around. Will they play him? Like I think he might just show up to the facility one day being like, ready.
I'm ready to go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But even if he did that, I don't think they'd play him.
I think they might.
Like
Jimmy Haslam's not a smart guy.
Kevin, he's a rich guy.
He's a rich guy, so he thinks he's smart, but he's not smart.
Stefanski's got enough on his hands right now.
But it's not. I don't know if Stefanski is the one who gets to decide. I think it's Deshaun comes in and is like, hey, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Jimmy Haslam might be like, hey, we're paying him this money. I want to see what I got.
He might. I don't know. Is there insurance policy on him? Like, is it 100? Like rocks? I guess it would have to be rock solid, guaranteed for injury.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would have tried to claim it by now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Stefanski's never been 0-2.
Oh, wow.
He's been 1-1, I think, every season that he's coached.
Okay, so the Browns are going to win. Oh, I don't know if the Browns are going to win. Do you like the Browns, Hank? Plus 11.5?
Yeah.
Now, this was, reminder, this happened last year. Exact same thing, basically, for the Ravens. They lose week 1 in a heartbreaking fashion. Isaiah Likely's foot, too big for the end zone against Kansas City opening night. Week 2, Raiders.
Yep.
No way they can lose this.
Minshew.
They were killing them in the first half, and then they lost it.
Yep.
Not saying it's going to happen again. Maybe that actually speaks to the opposite of John Harbaugh basically being able to say to the guys, like, hey, we've been here before, and you fucked this up before. Like, everyone be ready. I do think the Browns' defense, though, can keep them in this game a little bit.
But Lamar Jackson will not be suspended for this game.
Well, he was going to be.
No, the NFL said we're not going to discipline him for this game for shoving the fan that shoved him. I think all parties involved handled it well. I think that the Bills, they got the guy out of the stadium. I think he's banned from attending Bills games for the rest of the year.
All NFL games.
Which
all
that
NFL games.
if you live in Buffalo and you're a Bills fan and they say you can't go to the games, that is like death penalty is better.
That's like exiling you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lamar, I think he's like, he didn't like make it a soapbox issue where he's like, fans and players have a real problem on our hands. We need to address. He was just like,
he didn't LeBron it.
No, he didn't LeBron it at all. He was just like, things got heated.
Yeah.
And it's fine. And we moved on. And he's been addressed internally. Lamar Jackson addressed internally by the Ravens.
We should make that a meme. Lamar Jackson's cool with a little physical contact with the fan. LeBron James gets told he stinks, gets the fan kicked out. Sick league. Sick league.
Did you see what Stefanski said about Joel Bitonio?
No.
Their returning offensive lineman. They asked Bitonio why he came back to play this year. And he's like, I want to play another season for Kevin Stefanski, great coach, blah, blah, blah. Stefanski said, actually, Joel came back because we put a golf simulator in upstairs. Yeah. It's very late.
That's
I think
great.
we have a few people that just show up
Yeah.
at the office because we have a golf simulator.
Yeah. If you took away golf simulator and ice cream machine, what did you say? Like 5 to 10 people wouldn't show up every day?
I think Stefanski, if he's a smart guy, he put in the golf simulator so he can take away the golf simulator.
Oh, yeah.
And then he'll put it back in as a reward later.
Oh, yeah. All right, late games. We got 3. Reminder, there's 2 that are earlier kicks, so be ready for that. Broncos at Colts. Colts plus 1.5, over under 42.5. This is my do you believe game of the week because you got to basically say, hey, listen, if you could play the Dolphins every week, you'd probably go undefeated. Now the Colts have to play a real defense. Do you believe in Daniel Jones? And do you kind of believe in Bo Nix because he looked bad? He looked bad.
I'm a believer, but I also believe in Indiana Jones. Shout out Boomer. I think the Colts are going to make the playoffs this year. I'll tell you that much.
I can see it.
Looking at their schedule, maybe I'm jumping the gun on this one too, but they don't have a hard schedule, and Daniel Jones looked awesome. I don't think he's going to play that good in every game, but I think he's going to be good enough to win a majority of their games if he stays healthy.
By the way, don't apologize for jumping the gun.
Okay.
Everyone should jump the gun.
All right.
That's the whole reason we watch these games. We like to overreact. We like to just have doom is, like one loss feels like the world's falling. One win means you're going to win the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. This is how you do it. Let the actual players and coaching staffs stay level and do the whole like you're only good as this week, 1-0 this week. Mm-hmm. Let all the fans. If you win a game, you're the best team in the world. If you lose a game, you're suck and you'll never win again.
So, it's going to be interesting playing at home again. They get to run it back. I don't know if they're going to go with the roof open for Irsay again. I would do it again if I were the Colts. You only get so many of these games each season.
I would do – if I were the Colts, I would have – obviously week 1 you have to have it all the way open. Maybe each home game you close it a little bit more.
That's beautiful.
And then like the last home game of the season, it's like – there's a little slit, and he can watch through it. Mm-hmm. And it's.
I like that.
Isn't
That's
that
good.
touching?
Who would win?
Touching?
So you were talking about the Jaguars and the Bengals earlier. Who would win, a Bronco or a Colt?
I tried to look it up. I think a Colt's faster.
Is it Colt?
Is it
neutered though, or is it intact?
think a Colt's a young horse, and then
A Bronco's wild?
yeah, Bronco like kicks.
So I think a Bronco, right?
Well, no, in terms of speed, because you'd obviously race him. You wouldn't fight him.
A young male horse under the age of 4.
Yes. So a Colt would win in a race.
But a Bronco would beat up a Colt.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And also a Colt versus a Bronco. Is there, I mean, is a Colt and a Mustang the same thing?
I think a Mustang might be wild too.
Okay. Because a Mustang would obviously beat a
cars.
Bronco in a race.
Mm-hmm. And OJ had a Colt at
yeah.
45 inside his Bronco.
Correct.
Got it.
Correct. Mustang is a free roaming horse. Okay. So not the same thing. That was horse talk.
That was horse talk. We do have tickets for the Colts game. Got 2 free tickets to a Colts fan. I had 2 ideas for who we should give it to. One, just the listener who looks the most like Daniel Jones that lives in the Indianapolis area that can make it to the game. I bet there's probably hundreds of them.
Yep.
And then also just the funniest picture of your shit.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, Daniel Jones one for sure.
Okay, all right. Okay. It's a good decision. Good producing, Max. So if you look like Daniel Jones, if you're just a white guy in a button-up, we'll make the call.
Okay.
Tag memes.
You can also just do anyone who owns a horse.
That's true, yeah.
If you own a horse, just take a picture of you on your horse.
Yeah. If you
With a Colts jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
And do not send pictures of your shit to memes.
Do not send your shit.
Please don't.
Don't do that.
All right, Panthers at Cardinals. Cardinals minus 6.5 over under 43.5. I want to take the Panthers, but I don't think I can do it. I don't think I'm man enough to take the Panthers.
Oh, I am.
You are?
I am.
You, Hank?
Big time.
It's week 2. You got to take some shots.
Yep.
I already have enough shots on the board. I have the Giants. I have the Jets. I have the Bears. The Titans. I think I have to stop at some point.
I'm going to take a shot on the Panthers.
I think the Panthers stink.
This is a huge game for my people. Bryce Young versus Kyler Murray.
Yes.
This is the shortest matchup that we've ever had in the history of the NFL.
Damn.
Actually?
It's got to be.
Did Doug Flutie ever play like
Max, why are you shaking your head like obviously
Because
not?
people are taller now than they used to be.
You think that we had like 5'8" and 5'9" quarterbacks facing off against each other back in the 80s?
Probably.
No. It's always been a tall position.
But like tall now, it's less relative.
It's not like it was the 1800s or the 1700s, Max. It's not like people couldn't get nutrients.
Football's been played for a while.
Okay, if you can show me that there's been a shorter matchup of 2 quarterbacks, I'll consider getting the limb lengthening surgery.
I do think PFT might be right here. I don't know what other.
No, Zach found one.
Oh, already?
Oh wait, is this not NFL, Zach?
Yeah, I mean college doesn't count.
College doesn't count.
And Rice, I know Rice.
No, this says NFL history.
Rice used to have a running back that was 4'9".
They played last year, and it was.
Eddie LeBaron and Davey O'Brien, both listed at 5'7".
Oh shit!
When was
Oh
that?
wait, I don't know if they ever played against each other though.
Yeah.
So they
never played against
They already
each other.
played last year.
Yeah.
It's going to be the most adorable post-game jersey swap. Can't wait for it.
PJ Walker's 5'11". Russell Wilson's 5'11". Ian Book is 6 feet. I didn't realize Chase Daniel's only 6 feet. I don't know why I didn't think that. Yeah, I'm going to probably take the Cardinals, and you guys are probably going to be right. All right, last game.
To me, this is the prime example. I know it's not a home game for the Panthers, but it's the prime example of the Panthers looked really bad.
Yeah.
Cardinals, they looked okay. They didn't beat the shit out of the Saints, but also like Kyler looked pretty good.
My only concern is I don't know where the Panthers pass rush is and or going to come from, and if Kyler has time, that's like when he just bounces around in the pocket and just can do everything. Could be a Kyler mega day.
Mega day
For Kyler. That might be how I bet it.
like double XP.
Kyler having a mega day.
Okay.
All right. Last afternoon game. Eagles at Chiefs. Max, where are we at? Chiefs plus 1.5. Over-under is 46.5. How are you feeling?
I feel good.
Must win?
No.
Can't lose?
Can't lose.
Can't lose.
Can't lose.
Why is it can't lose?
Because you can't lose any of your games.
Well, you can definitely lose some of your games.
Yeah, but you don't know what's going to happen after you lose.
Well, yeah, you get back on the flight and you go home and you're like, damn, shouldn't have lost.
Yeah, you can't lose it though.
Yeah.
Have the Chiefs become like a division rival for you guys? You guys play them all the time.
We do.
Nick Sirianni, this is 5th year, right?
Yeah, and then there's the Andy Reid aspect of it as well.
I think Sirianni has coached against the Chiefs every single year that he's been a head coach.
I still don't hate the Chiefs like I hate the other teams in the NFC East. So no, for some reason, like the Patriot, I still hate the Patriots more than that could just because of Hank. But I think it's the Boston aspect of it. I still hate the Patriots more than I hate the Chiefs. But we just play the Chiefs a lot now.
Well, that's also because you just beat them in a Super Bowl.
That's true. I was more
You should
angry
hate
with
the
them
team
after
you
they
lost to more.
Yeah.
We also lost to the Patriots.
If you had lost to the Chiefs this last Super Bowl, you would fucking hate the Chiefs. If you lost
if we lost 2 Super Bowls to them,
Yeah,
and we just beat the absolute fuck out of them.
you did.
Yeah,
you had a hard
beat
time
the
even putting
fuck out
that
of
yourself in that mind space right there.
Yeah.
You were like, if we had lost to the Chiefs, what do you mean if we had lost to the Chiefs?
We beat them so badly that
you beat the fuck out of them.
we did. We did. It was awesome.
I think Chiefs are going to win this game.
So I'm worried about the Chiefs. I've thought about it more this week. Who do they have to throw the ball to downfield?
Xavier Worthy was a limited participant in practice today.
So he might play?
He might play.
But I've heard that the shoulder, he popped it out, right? Is it separated or dislocated?
I don't know those details. I just know that he was on the field today.
He's going to need surgery at some point, and if he's putting the surgery off, his shoulder is going to get worse and worse and worse, which is not good for the Chiefs' offense.
Hollywood Brown?
Yeah, I think it's a lot on if Xavier Worthy plays because that'll help our secondary immensely if there's one less guy that Adoree Jackson can get burned by because Adoree Jackson is still starting a corner.
I am just simply taking it because the Chiefs are 21-4 straight up off of a loss with Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, and I agree. It's going to be ugly. The under might actually be the play in this game. It's going to be ugly because I don't think the Eagles pass game did not look that good. Mm-hmm. Would you agree, Max? I mean, the second half there was nothing.
Yeah. Well, the second half,
AJ Brown.
I don't know. They moved the ball at will in the first half,
did.
whenever they wanted to. So they didn't need to pass it downfield because there was no stopping what they were doing.
Yeah. I'm just taking. It's no disrespect to the Eagles. I'm just taking the Chiefs because I just can't imagine them starting 0-2.
That's
it's a
fair.
visualization
That's fair.
game. Close your eyes. Chiefs start 0-2. I can't see it.
And you're not gonna call for Sirianni to be fired if you lose.
I will not call for Sirianni to be fired if we lose.
AJ Brown said maybe.
If the Chiefs lose this game, I'm definitely going to be like the Chiefs are in trouble
Yeah.
because this is kind of and they don't have an easy schedule. Pinky team? No, because
No way.
That'd be the best pick.
No way.
I have to do one after this week. But here's the problem. Remember last
You
year?
should do Bears.
I didn't know because I can't make the argument that they
Right.
realistically. Lions I could do.
Yep.
Last year, remember, I got to decide between the Rams and the Ravens, and I was honest with it. I was like, I think the Ravens could win the Super Bowl. I can't confidently say they can't win the Super Bowl. I think I'd be in the same spot with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Like the Chiefs, I'm not going to be like the Chiefs can't win the Super Bowl if they start 0-2. That would be crazy.
Yeah, the Lions would be a good one.
Let's look at pinky teams real quick.
Because if the Bears beat them, so we're looking at the Browns, the Lions,
Browns can't count.
the Seahawks,
Ravens.
Seahawks can count.
the Texans,
Ravens, I think, can win the Super Bowl.
Texans maybe.
It was Falcons Rams last year, by the way, not Rams Ravens.
Were the Ravens 0-2?
They were, right? That was
Yeah.
Yeah, you just said they lost to the Ravens.
Yeah, and I said
I thought it was because Kirk Cousins and the Rams.
no. The Ravens were 0-2 last year. Did they not?
But it was Falcons.
Right, but I said because the Ravens can't even be in the conversation because I think they can win the Super Bowl. Like, I'm not going to get crazy.
could be the Jets.
Jets can't count.
Come on.
Because yeah.
Falcons can count. Texans can count. Texans for sure can count. It's going to be between the Falcons, Texans, Seahawks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are the realistic teams that, like, you could have made the argument someone was betting them to win the Super Bowl, even if it was.
And I think the Texans would be probably the best pick of those because they had the most Super Bowl aspirations before the season.
And I've done the Texans before.
Yeah.
And they actually gave me my biggest scare when they won 9 in a row.
Yep.
So, Max, prediction on this game?
I think we're gonna win. I think it's gonna be a dogfight. I do like I like the under. I think that you're right with that.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be not what everyone is hoping for sort of game, but I think Jalen Hurts gets it done.
Well, these also are both these teams are the quintessential. If they have a lead at halftime, they're just going to try to run the clock out.
Also, clean up from last week. We recorded early Tuesday morning about Tank Bigsby. The Eagles' backup running back injury details came out after we recorded, so he's out for
so Howie wasn't getting crazy.
Yeah, so that it made more sense.
Great job,
after the fact,
Howie.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great job, Howie. Under 46.5. I hate betting unders. Okay, last game, Falcons, Vikings. Also a national championship rematch.
Yes.
Michael Penix versus J.J. McCarthy. I like the Falcons here. I don't know how. I just do.
So the stat on McCarthy, he has not lost a regular season game as a starter since October 26, 2019.
Who do you lose to?
That's a long time. That's in high school.
The Rams? Oh.
No, it was in high school.
That must have been a bad game.
It was a bad game.
Really bad game.
Yeah, I love how J.J. McCarthy is making people angry because he looked so bad, and then he wins, and he looks so good when he wins.
Mm-hmm.
And the team loves him, and he's maybe going to have a baby.
Yeah.
That's going to be a big X factor for me. I'm going to wait until I see confirmation. How fast do you think you could get the senior added to the nameplate? Like if he names
overnight.
If he names his baby J.J. McCarthy Jr., and then he's now senior, and that happens on like Friday, you think on Saturday they'll get the S and the R shipped in?
Yeah.
I think they do.
I would agree.
Quarterback.
I really want. I don't know if this person exists, but tweet us if it does. The NFL guy who doesn't watch any college football, and this has to happen naturally. You are getting upset about J.J. McCarthy naturally, so maybe this is something for next week or the week after. You're getting upset about J.J. McCarthy naturally, and then you go and you look up his college stats, and you're like, "What the fuck? He's been doing this for a long time."
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk to that guy. Like you look up the Penn State game from 2023 when he threw like 8 passes total.
Not one pass in the second half.
I
was at that game. Worst sporting event I've ever been to in my entire life.
Because you know that there are these people that exist that don't watch any college football, Hank, and like they aren't familiar with J.J. McCarthy's game. They're going to get mad about J.J. McCarthy not even realizing like we've been doing this for a while. There's been the discourse. I've always thought J.J. McCarthy's good, and I haven't really understood I understand the handoff merchant stuff, but I think he's good. But there's a whole group of people that hate him and have hated him for a long time and thought that he sucks and just basically was on a super team.
He's been really good at what he's been asked to do.
Yeah.
He just has never been asked to do that much. We do have an update from Jake Marsh regarding Scorigami.
Oh, please.
He said, could very well be a Ravens fan. We don't root for teams as Gami fans. We root for numbers. Either that or he fell asleep, which is a tough look as well. That one doesn't hold water for me because he should have then updated the Gami the next morning.
Right. And if
they didn't post the final score.
Right. If he's a Ravens fan, I think Gami's over.
Yeah, the integrity.
You can't root. You have to root for the Gami.
We root for numbers.
We root for numbers.
In the Gami community.
The game is irrelevant.
Yep.
All right. Should we do our touchdown parlay, and then we will get to our picks, and we also have a fantasy minute from Jerry O'Connell. By the way, heard some people saying they wanted fantasy fuckboys. We will mix in fantasy lads, maybe one fuckboys here and there. It's not fully dead. We're just trying new things. Mm-hmm. It's going to be like, yeah, if you need to write it down, I'd say like 4 to 5 lads or fuckboys this year.
And they're going to be special.
And they will be special. They'll make it even better. So we're going to do it. All right. Let's do our TD parlay. DraftKings, don't let one bad leg haunt your parlay. Parlay Parlays turn into payouts, and now even near misses won't haunt your bet. The NFL season is here, and DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, is rewriting the rules with Ghost Leg, a new game-changing promotion that turns close calls into cold, hard cash. Best of all, it's available to all DraftKings customers. Here's how it works. Build any 3+ leg pregame NFL parlay on Sunday. Apply your Ghost Leg token, and if one leg loses, DraftKings makes it vanish like it never existed and pays you out in cash for the rest. Last season, over 30 million parlays were lost by a single leg. This year, Ghost Leg gives those busted bets a second life. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code TAKE. That's code TAKE to unlock Ghost Leg, the promotion that makes one bad leg disappear and pays you out in real cash. Ghost your losses. Get your payout in partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Okay, boys, we got to win this. Did we hit any of them?
I did.
Good for you.
Going back to the well.
What did you hit?
J.K. Dobbins.
What was mine? I bet it. I just don't remember it.
Jameer Gibbs.
Oh, I had Matthew
and
Golden.
Golden.
Yeah, that was probably stupid for a rookie. Okay, go ahead.
J.K. Dobbins again.
J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to leave us one. Can I leave us one?
What do you mean?
I'm going to do Jordan Mason. I'm going to leave us one on Sunday night.
Okay.
So we
All right.
can maybe hit the first two,
Yep.
and then we just have a Sunday night that we're all
That
riding
actually works
together.
perfectly because
Yeah.
mine is pretty chalky.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts.
Okay. Can we put those together, Max, and tell us what it is in the DraftKings Sportsbook?
Getting your
Get
first win is important in this.
Yes. Yes. And like having one that we just have left over that we can just root for really hard, it's kind of fun.
Yep.
It's like leaving yourself a last bite, last taste. All right, we're looking right now, plus 310. We're going to add Jalen Hurts. Looks like 6-1.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, so go to the DraftKings Sportsbook. Reminder, we're doing these in the afternoon, so once the early game's finished, we'll be right there. Ride with us. We're all betting it, and let's win this one. All right, picks. Who's up first? What are the scores? Remember, we're due like if you win, it's 1 point. If you tie, if you push, it's a half a point.
Half a point. Let me pull it up. I believe Hank went 2-0.
So Hank has 2 points.
Did I scroll past it?
You might have.
Max is 2-0.
Max
Nope.
has 2 points.
Nope. I have 1 point.
Max is 1-1. Everyone's 1-1 except PFT's 0-2.
Yep.
Hank's 2-0.
Okay, so two points for Hank. No points for PFT. Max, Memes, Zach, and I have 1 point. Who's up first?
I believe I am. I'm going to go with the Chargers -3.
Okay. Chargers -3. And remember, this is for a nipple piercing and a Prince Albert.
Cool.
Zach's face. Zach just looked up.
Wait, you don't want to
Zach,
get
what?
I just don't remember us. We could have fully cemented that. I just might have missed it.
The Prince Albert?
Yeah, the Prince Albert part.
Yeah. And you got to get the chain connecting the two.
Listen, I'm fine with the Prince Albert. The nipple
Yeah,
piercing.
if you're in, I'm in. So
The nipple piercing, I'm also.
But the Prince Albert, you're cool with.
Because I got 4 of them.
I honestly.
That's a cock ring?
It's a cock piercing.
Oh, I didn't know that was the thing either. I don't know.
We're not doing a Prince Albert.
All right.
You were more on board for the Prince Albert.
Yeah. Way too on board for the Prince Albert.
I would maybe like ears pierced for a month.
Oh, that'd be funny. That actually would
That'd be good.
But then the holes don't fill up, right?
No, they will.
Oh. Max.
I will go Jaguars +3.5 against the Bengals.
Zach.
I would like to take the Commanders +3.
I can't.
Can't do it.
Thursday
Nope.
night.
Thursday night. Oh,
Thank you,
on
though,
me.
Zach.
No worries. I would then I would like to take the Jets +6.5.
Okay.
My man.
PFT.
One of mine got picked. So I'm going to take the under in Rams-Titans,
That's a good pick.
41.5.
That's a really good pick.
Thank you.
I'm going to take. You know what? I'm going to take the Texans -2.5 Monday Night Football.
I was laughed and scoffed at last week when I took my over-under. It was the ugliest one on the board. I'm going to go back to the well and take over 40.5 in 49ers Saints.
That's just you not being able to quit Mac Jones.
We're scoffed at.
That's
Mac
a Mac
Jones.
Jones, Spencer Rattler shootout.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take the Bears +6.
Okay. All right, so I have my. I have to take a. What did I take? Oh, has anyone taken the Jags Bengals over?
No, I just took the Jags.
Give it to me.
There you
Jags
go.
Bengals over.
I like that pick.
I believe it is 48.5.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody taken the Cowboys minus 5.5?
Nope, all you.
I will take the Cowboys minus 5.5.
I would like to take the Giants Cowboys game for under 44.5.
Okay.
Sold.
Have it.
I am going to take the Jets Bills over 46.5.
It'll be fun.
That's a fun one.
Yep.
It's
That is
possible.
a fun one.
Jets offense looks good. Bills defense look terrible. Bills are the Bills, you know.
I'm going to go Browns Ravens over 45.5.
Yeah.
Ravens going to put 46 by themselves.
Wow.
I like that one too.
You don't think Joe Flacco's going to come out like shot out of a cannon?
He will put 3 touchdowns.
Okay. So that's
3
gonna,
touchdowns, 300 yards.
That's going to hit the over by like 20 points.
Yeah, take it at 60.
Okay, easy.
Okay, boys. We got Jerry's fantasy minute. Now we have a problem. We told Jerry to give us his fantasy minute.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1 minute and 42 seconds. I think
We got to cut off in a minute.
No. Well, here's the thing, though.
You're enabling him.
No. Let me finish. Knowing Jerry O'Connell, like we do, he's always so good at the end of the video. I think we watched the first 17 seconds and then the last 43 seconds.
So we skip the middle?
Yeah. Are you okay with that?
I'm okay with it. I don't know if he's going to get a copyright strike, though.
Listen, we just won't know what happened in the middle, too. So, okay.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
I'm down.
So at 17 seconds, let's skip to the last 43 seconds. Here's Jerry. I think he doesn't start. Let's save as many seconds as we can, right? So let's
What
start
is this car?
It's sick.
Beautiful.
Let's start 4 seconds in. So we save 4 seconds. All right.
Hey,
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
talking shit about the car?
All right. So wait.
No, that's
go-
like a
21.
$300,000 car.
Get to
That thing
21
looks
seconds.
Sick.
And then skip to a minute.
Why can't he fix his driveway?
All right, we ready?
Somebody stole his purse.
You ready?
Yeah, someone did steal Jerry's purse. Please give it back.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to Fantasy Fuck Boys. I want to apologize to all the AWLs. I wasn't trying to replace Fantasy Fuck Boys. I got a message from Big Cat saying send me a 1-minute video about our fantasy team.
Stop it.
And I
Stop. Also, we're getting a strike for the music playing.
I don't
I don't think that was
I have
a
no
song.
idea what kind of music.
All right,
it
here we
is.
go. Here's the last 42 seconds.
he's moving up in the ranks and he's going to be a great wide receiver. Also, let's pick up JJ as a backup QB. He's also moving up. Hope everybody got Chris Boswell. He's a sick kicker. What else? Let's stream. Let's stream the Arizona Cardinals and let's stream the San Francisco 49ers because Carolina and New Orleans sucks. Let's stream their defenses. Also, let's try and pick up Ollie Gordon because things are falling apart in Miami, and I think he's going to be the RB1. All right, that's it. Again, sorry about the change. AWLs. Oh, I lost my song here.
All right, wait. So now we owe him, what, 4 seconds from the
Yeah,
middle?
4 seconds
We
from the
cut that
middle
off?
because he tried to copyright us there.
So just some
Random 4 seconds.
random
in the
4
middle.
seconds?
Yeah,
Let's go from 30 to 34. Does that sound good?
Yep.
perfect.
Sometimes things change, okay? Sometimes your mommy forgets.
And yes, Fantasy Fuck Boys will return several times
Periodically.
this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is, I mean, this was great. The Jerry Fantasy Minute, when we told him he has to do a minute, and then he said there's a minute 45, and we got to just choose. Next week, he's going to send us like 7 minutes, and we're just going to have to choose what to play.
Yeah, I learned a lot from it, though.
I did too. Ollie Gordon?
I'll,
Stream the Cardinals defense?
what does that mean?
Chris Boswell.
I don't know what
Is that a fantasy
stream-
term?
I don't know what stream means in this context. Also, how did he get glasses that like match the car perfectly?
Yeah, with
and the
that
Car
headphones.
is sick.
Yeah.
The headphones and glasses in the car all match.
That's a sick car.
The glasses come with the car.
Memes is right. How does he not fix his driveway?
Marvel money.
Marvel money. Marvel money.
Camp Barstool money.
Camp Barstool money. That's exactly what it is. That's a Camp Barstool car right there. Paid him $4 million.
That could have been Jeff D. Lowe's.
$4 million to just drink a Mountain Dew with the dude. Boom. Okay. We got an awesome interview. Our good friend Andrew Santino in studio. We talk everything with him. Great time. He's one of our favorite guests to have in person. He's got a new special out now, so go check it out, and we get into all of it with him.
Before we get to Andrew Santino, is brought to you by Shell. Shell V-Powered Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline removes up to 100% of performance-robbing deposits to rejuvenate your engine's performance. Get more performance with every drive. Get more with Shell V-Powered Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline. More performance, more power, more protection, and more. Protects against carbon deposits, friction, and wear for better fuel efficiency, in addition to engine performance. Fun fact, I've been fueling up strictly at a Shell by the office since they became a sponsor. El Camino hasn't broken down. It lasted all summer so far, knock on wood, and I'm fueling up with Shell. I'm getting more performance with every drive. It's their best fuel ever. It's a fuel like no other. Learn more at shell.us/more-performance. And if you're driving, you should be driving a Chevy. Football season's here. Whether you're grinding through the week or if you're gearing up for kickoff, there's one ride that's always game ready, the Chevy Silverado. The Chevy Silverado is a longtime partner of Part of My Take, and it's our favorite truck in the world. It's all about grit from job site to tailgate. Silverado lets you show up strong and tackle any task. It's built for the hustle, ready for the game. Silverado is America's most dependable full-size truck. For J.D. Power 2025 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Head to chevy.com to learn more. Build your own Chevy Silverado. And now here's Andrew Santino.
Okay, we now welcome on a very, very, very special guest. Third time?
Third time. I think this is the third time's a charm.
Third time. That's Andrew Santino's voice, one of our good friends. He is in studio. We want to talk about your new special that is out today as we're airing this, but you know we have the most important question we have to ask.
What is it?
You can't think of what it could be?
I've got one.
It's the most important. It's the question that we have to ask.
I don't know, dude.
Are you going to the wedding?
I doubt it.
Really? You're not going to Taylor Swift and Killer Trav's wedding?
I highly doubt it, dude. I don't think I got that invite. You know she's controlling that guest list for
sure. But
I'm not on that list.
You don't think so?
Oh, dude. I'm not
you
on
and
that
Killer
list.
Trav?
Trav's my boy. I love him to death. I highly doubt. Look, I will say this. I played golf with my old man 2 days ago, and we FaceTimed him and to say congrats. And, look, maybe I'll catch a bachelor party invite.
Wait,
maybe.
Well, I mean, if you catch I guess they could do like a...
You could do bachelor and not the wedding.
I know. It's actually a great place to be.
Preferred if I'm
Yes,
being honest.
Agreed.
I'd rather do batch and no wedding. I don't want to do the weddings. I don't want to do weddings in general anymore. So if you can give me the bachelor party without the wedding,
I've always said
money.
the best place to be as a friend is to be like the 8th best friend. So your bachelor party, but nothing to do with the wedding.
It's great, dude.
You don't have to be an usher. The usher is always so pathetic when they throw you usher.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, why don't you be the usher? Like, dude,
I don't want to do that.
I don't want.
It's work. I have to go to work.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to party.
Yeah, you stand up for like an hour and you pass out pamphlets and then you sit down and you're like, okay, I did my job. But yeah, I'd rather go to a wedding where I can just get drunk as early as possible before the ceremony.
Especially growing up with so many Catholics in our life, like Catholic weddings, dude. The churches are always hot.
Forever.
It's 9 hours long.
Yeah.
You got to meet 1,000 people. And then by the time you black out, you are going to say something foul to somebody's aunt.
Right.
It's just going to happen.
Right. And being the usher, it's such a slap in the face. Like, hey, you didn't make the cut.
Yeah,
you're on the practice squad.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, just cut me, dude.
Put me back in the locker room.
Yeah, put me on waivers.
Yeah,
Let's
so
see if someone else.
Maybe bachelor party. We'll see.
So wait, if you FaceTimed him on the day it was announced.
Well, it happened much earlier, but
did you know it happened?
I think so. Like
you're getting invited, dude.
No.
You're one of like 5 people that knew.
No, we spoke. Him and I spoke when I had last saw him, and he said he was wanting to do it when we had golf together in like April or May, and he said he was doing it, but he didn't say when. I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah.
But I don't pry. It's like that thing about the memes online where women are like, you golfed with your buddy, like what happened with his divorce? It's like we didn't talk about it.
No,
It's like you were there for 4 hours. Like, yeah, we don't. So like he's brought something up about it. And then I never asked again. I mean, I don't know, dude. Not saying I don't care, but I don't. It's not what I'm stoked. I hope it's.
Yeah.
I hope it's awesome. But I'm not going to be like, what day? What are you doing it? What's going on? No, but we just FaceTimed him to say congrats, and he said what's up to my pops, which
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, my dad was like, when am I going? Do I get an invite? I was like, actually, it'd be funnier if he went and I didn't go.
Yeah.
I think she's going to have like maybe a handful of his rowdy friends that she'll allow him to invite. Like you get 6 of the rowdy boys.
Well, he's got a lot of dogs from Ohio that he's loyal to the foil on that will be there for sure. But they grew up with him and everything. I'm an adult friend. That's a different.
Yeah, adult friends. Yeah,
adult friends are different. We met later in life, and I'm sure when they're going down the list, she'll get to Santino and be like, I don't know, dude.
How funny was his new special?
Yeah, was he good?
Yeah.
Is he funny? We'll watch it.
Yeah.
So turn on Hulu now, watch it, and judge, and maybe we'll see. But that is, going back real fast to this whole, like, the Catholic thing, it reminded me, my dad went to a funeral, a wake yesterday, and went to the funeral today. And I'm like, we got to double down. Can't we just
do one or the other?
Once?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can we just pick one of these things? We don't have to do both.
That's actually showing too much respect.
It's way too much, man.
Yeah, like you go to show your respects. You don't really. You're kind of showboating at this
but
point.
there is free food. He is excited about it.
Yeah, and some drinks.
He knows what's coming. Yeah.
By the way, we did a Mount Rushmore a couple weeks ago about like things that girls hate about guys, and we talked about the whole like going on a trip and coming back with nothing. And I mentioned that I've been doing because my wife always hates that. Like I'll just be like, I don't know how his job is. I don't know what his kids' names are. At the end of a trip, because you go on a lot of golf trips.
Yeah.
I literally sit my friends down. I'm like, give me 2 facts. Just give me 2 facts I can bring back. Like, we don't have to have a conversation about it. Just give me 2 facts. Just hand me 2 facts.
My wife finds out about stuff when we get together with groups of people and I talk about it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. She'll be like, when did that happen? I'm like, I told you when I was out there.
Nope.
When I was down at Big Cedar. And she's like, you did not say that. But I'm glad I'm hearing it now as you speak to other people. Because that's your partner. By the time you get home, you're like, I don't want to talk about what happened.
And I thought I did.
Yeah.
I thought I mentioned.
I thought I did. Dude.
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah, that counts. No, I don't. The boys' golf trips, I've done a bunch, and almost nothing constructive gets done.
Yeah.
Almost nothing.
Do you guys, when you do the golf trips, do you split up like into teams? Do you make, because I've got some friends that do that every year, and they make it like a Ryder Cup where they have like polos that they've made for their own teams, and they take it like really, really seriously. And this is like an annual event that they do, or you just go and play. No,
we don't do the shirts. We talked about that, the shirts thing. We don't do the shirts with the boys trip. We do divide the teams up though. But the teams are because there's handicaps, the teams are chosen at random. If there wasn't handicaps, you'd have to choose A player, B player, C player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we just do handicaps, so it works out to be fair almost every single time. But the problem is if someone's getting smushed all week, the house at night gets a little weird.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Then the fights break out.
Yeah.
The arguments, and then like we went to Bandon, and I'm not going to mention any of the friends' names. I mean, no one would know anyway. But we went to Bandon. A couple of guys wanted to go to. Have you guys been to Bandon Dunes?
No.
Before?
No.
All right, and there's a little town there called Coos Bay, and Coos Bay has a strip club. Shout out to the Bachelor's Inn. God bless you guys. It's about as big as this room. And this is the F squad, dog. This is the toughest of tough. You look at this place online, it's really sad.
Yeah,
it'll break your soul. There was one girl there with wooden teeth. A girl had on it like what I think was a pacemaker or something something exposed on the outside of her skin. Lovely people, lovely drinks,
wooden teeth,
big drinks.
What year is this?
Yeah, this is
I didn't even know
1748.
Yeah, where can you find a guy to make?
She had some whiskey in her peg leg.
Her teeth looked like they could be made of a different material.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we guess who was on the trip?
No, you'll never know. This is just boys that
Jason Bateman?
No.
Rob McElhaney?
No. These are just boys that I grew up. These are college boys. These are college dogs.
Because you did tell us you went to Bandon with them.
I did go with those guys. That was very fun. Different trip.
Yeah.
See, that's like they're all good boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All, like we're having a couple of sodas. Half of the guys didn't drink. And then you go to bed.
It's about the golf, yeah.
The college boys.
Yeah, then you got to let loose.
Oh, my buddy Miller didn't wake up. It's like 6 minutes before the tee time. Still went out, shot like 79. So those guys that do that and blow my mind.
Oh, it's the best.
I need to stretch a little. No, he'll wake up, go, still play great golf.
Just hit it straight off the first tee
he doesn't
box.
care.
Yeah.
What are your takes about the matching shirts? You said that you and Big Cat had a convo?
We chatted about the matching shirts thing. Now, here's the deal. My dad does a tournament every year, and this will be his 19th year. Tomorrow we're doing it. And it's him. So for Pops, he wants me. I'll do it.
That's tradition.
Mm-hmm.
It's for Pops.
Yeah.
But for the boys, when you're going on a boys trip, absolutely not. Unequivocally, absolutely not. For Dad, it's Dad. It's his rules. He wants it his way. So I'll do whatever he wants. But with the boys, I think it's so cornball shit. I can't do that.
Yeah, and it also, like, tradition does, like, if it's 19 years.
He's been doing it since the jump.
You get grandfathered in.
And then what I did was, because I stole this idea from Charlie Day, Charlie and his boys have a jacket. They play for a jacket every year, him and his Rhode Island boys. And I was like, I want to do a jacket for us. So I went and got 4 identical nice jackets, and I pressed on my dad's crest on the chest. And I won the last 2 years. I'm hoping to.
Oh, so you bought the jacket for yourself?
Yeah, 100%. There's one that fits me literally perfectly, and the others are triple XL.
Tailor-made.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Have you gotten better at golf?
I'm better than I've ever been, but I slide. You know what I mean? There's weeks where I slide into absolute shit, and it's remarkable how I'm like, can't believe I can't play. But I think when I really started playing golf in my late 20s, early 30s, I think I started at I think I was averaging probably like a 12 or 14 handicap, and now I'm down to like a 5 or a 6 or something like that.
Yes, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I got much better. Yeah, but I mean, there's days where I shoot 80, and there's days where I shoot 74. So
I couldn't tell if you said 80 like it was a good thing or a bad thing right there. I was like, wait, is that?
Well, 80's good, but I mean, there's days when I'm not breaking 80, and and then there's days where I'll have a week or two where I'm just smooth 74, 75s. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So your new special, White Noise,
White Noise,
out on Hulu.
out on Hulu right now.
So what? I've seen a lot of comedians just do the direct YouTube thing and not sell it. Was this a process that, like, because I assume when you go to Hulu and Disney, they might have notes. How did that work out?
Yeah, they had a couple of notes for sure. They definitely, you know what's so funny is like Netflix doesn't say a word. Netflix doesn't care what you do. I mean, after Chappelle and the trans stuff, they were like, well, everything has to be able to be, we're good now.
Yeah.
Like if he does that, they're not going to tell somebody else. But yeah, Disney is still Disney at the end of the day. And they, they came to me. There's actually a couple of jokes in the special about Disney adults, and they did not like those at all.
Did you take them out?
We had to peel off a little bit of something on one side of one joke, and then another piece of a joke that wouldn't have fit we had to move. But they didn't like the attack on the Disney adults.
Do you want us to do it now?
Yeah, you want me to?
I mean, it is crazy. Disney adults are crazy.
I mean, can we all not agree that this is insane? Like, even Disney, it's like, you don't think what I'm saying is valid? Basically, the joke is, and you'll see it in the special, but the full joke is, I say that my buddy EP is a grown adult black male, and he came over to my house in a Disney jacket, but nobody cares. Like, when a grown adult black man wears a Disney jacket, I was like, what is that? He's like, no, I fuck with Goofy. Like, I be fucking with Goofy. And everyone's like, no, he do be fucking with Goofy. Yeah. Like, everyone will agree.
Uh-huh.
But when a white adult wears a Disney jacket, everybody's like,
what's going on here?
Is he retarded?
Yeah. What's happening?
Yeah. And then I peel off into the joke of saying, I just have never, in Chicago, we didn't grow up with Disney. I moved to California. There's Disney adults.
Yeah.
I never saw that when we were a kid here. It didn't exist. But it's in my backyard now, so you see Disney adults. And I said, I just think there should be 2 lines at Disney, one for people with kids and one for people without. Mm-hmm. And the people with kids get to go in the park, and the people without get to go to jail. You have to go to jail. There should be a line right into a jail cell.
Yeah.
So they got bummed. They got scared about it, but it's like, it's at the end of it's a joke.
Yeah.
Like it's, by the way, in the special, White Noise, which people hopefully will watch, there is so much more offensive shit.
Right.
The title White Noise is playing on the idea of me being, crispy see-through. And I do a white noise joke in the special about a white noise machine. And that joke is way more offensive to so many groups of people. And it's funny, but they're like, that's great. And I'm like, but you don't like the one that's the other one that's harmless? I mean, it's such an easy observation. But look, we went back and forth about it, and we felt like maybe it was better that we put it out the way we did, but the finished product is out there, so I hope people.
And you obviously watched it, you did it, but you feel good about it. It's like, because you know.
I like it too, but specials are impossible to. Everyone has a judgment about special that they're like, everyone always will say, something like, oh yeah, I saw him live, and this isn't as good as I've seen him, or whatever. My buddy Dan Soder. Have you guys ever had Sody on this?
He's the best.
Sody's one of the greatest men alive. But Soder said it best. He was like, yeah, you know why they like a podcast or like seeing you live better than a organized special? Is because they're getting it straight from the tap, dude.
Right.
He's like, from this is right out of the hose, dude. This is childhood, sweating, running with your friend. It's right out of the hose, delicious. And and then a packaged show, like a special or a television show or a film, it's got to go through a million things, like we just talked about, before it gets to you. So it's harder. It's naturally not going to taste as good as when it's raw and unfiltered and kind of, kind of sketchy, and you don't know where you're getting.
You might get E. coli from the garden hose.
Maybe,
you never know,
dude.
but
And
maybe
you know what?
it's delicious.
We know that one kid that got a brain-eating amoeba, and whatever.
Yeah.
That's a fright.
I think
that's
some
risky
kid at my
take.
high school got what's the thing they had to amputate something? He got
Leprosy?
no. It came from water fountains. They got scared from water fountains.
Botulism?
No, but
That sounds right. Yeah.
no botulism.
They got a water fountain disease?
Botulism is Botox. You know that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know when women
shoot
get
it right in.
Botox, you're shooting botulism in your face.
It's
Are you going to
toxic.
get Botox ever?
Nah, dude.
LA?
Look, I got a fade this morning on my beard. I went to a black barber shop this morning, and he lined me up. This is the most lined up I think
I
I've
love
ever
being
been.
lined up.
Dude, he lined me up like
Yeah.
crazy.
You ever feel like any pressure to talk to the barber when you're there? Because there's some barbers that you hit it off with, but
This
then
guy did not want to talk to me.
didn't
That's the
even-
best.
Yeah.
No, he was not interested. I think he didn't like that I walked in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he saw me and he's like, I'm not cutting this dude shit. And I was like, I just want a beard trim. That's all I need because I got bushy.
Yeah.
And and I'm not kidding. He was like, sit down. He like rolled his eyes, looked away.
Yeah.
I didn't say a word, dude. I just sat there quietly. When you go into a barber shop that is mostly for not whites, you say hi, do the thing, tip well, and leave.
Speak when spoken to.
I once
when spoken.
I once got a haircut at a Puerto Rican barbershop. I was at a wedding in Minneapolis, and he took out the straight razor halfway through, and I was like, oh God, I'm screwed. So it was a tight fade, and I was like, this isn't me.
But the
and then I had a
straight razor-
wedding the next day.
No, but you look good though.
My wife was so mad. She's
No,
like,
the
what
fade
did
is
you
nice.
do?
They cut a little fade into there.
But that moment, everyone's had like a bad haircut or a haircut that doesn't fit them. And that moment when the straight razor comes out or something comes out, you're like, I'm too deep. Like
Yeah.
we're already doing this.
You can't say no.
I can't turn back. We're just doing this.
No, I kind of let him fly. And if it's bad, then you have something to talk about.
Yeah.
It's not going to not grow. You're fine. It's going to fix itself eventually. Like my wife was like, you going to let this guy cut your beard? Because I have my barber do my hair and my beard. And even I won't even, sometimes I'll get it out of my mouth maybe.
Yeah.
I let him do all of it all the time. She's like, you're going to let this dude you've never met at this place that you don't know cut your beard. I was like, yeah, let's roll the dice, dude.
He's a professional.
He
probably went to school.
I don't know,
Somewhere.
dude. I don't know, dude. Maybe online. I think he went to barber school online.
Yeah, he's used the razor a lot.
Yeah.
His hands look steady. He doesn't look like he's drunk right now.
Yeah, he's used the razor for extracurricular activity. So why would he not? When they do get to the neck, though, every time I'm like,
this could be it.
I get a little nervous.
Yeah.
dude.
This could be
If
it.
he has an
You could do
intrusive thought that he acts on right now, I'm
Yeah.
fucked.
Yep.
What if he had a tough morning?
Yeah.
Woke up, his wife was bitching at him. Your business is failing. We're spending all of our money on this piece of shit operation. Da 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 da. There's no one going in, and I'm the only guy that goes in first thing in the morning. I'm number one in the chair. You know who knows? He's not like I'm gonna make something out of this ginger.
Are you going to get jacked up at some point? Like,
Nah.
how far into your Hollywood evolution do we have to reach
I'm out,
until you're
dude.
like
TRT?
TRT?
Absolutely out.
You're never going to get jacked.
Look, I'm as like middleweight as I've ever been right now.
You look good.
I'm fine, dude. You know what Dave said that made me laugh? Dave said, I go, damn, dude, you're so tan right now. And he goes, if you can't tone it, tan it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a fantastic. I mean, I can't tan, so it was kind of a shot at me, but I was like, good on you, dude.
Every summer, people are like, damn, you look good. You lost like 5-10 pounds. Like, nope, I'm tan.
Nah, tan it,
I'm
dude.
tan.
Yeah,
I'm
you can
tan
get
as
tan.
fuck, yeah.
You don't get tan, do you?
I don't really get tan. No, I mean,
Yeah.
I get like slightly burned,
Yeah.
and then the burn sticks around for a couple weeks, and
That's
then,
what happens to me.
Yeah, it just peels off.
Thankfully, I have like half Italian, so I will get a little color more than a normal ginge. But no, dude, getting jacked, I'm out. Look, I'm at a stage in my career, I'd like to say, I don't know who said this, but it made me laugh so hard because they said this is the evolution arc for people in Hollywood, right? It starts off with, in reference to like me, it'd go, who the fuck is Andrew Santino? Who is that? And then the second one is, ooh, I like that guy, Andrew Santino. Get me Andrew Santino. And then the third one is, get me someone just like Andrew Santino. Get me an Andrew Santino type, okay?
A younger Santino.
Yeah. And then the fourth one is, who the fuck is Andrew Santino? This is the arc that we take. And I'm on the cusp of get me an Andrew Santino and who the fuck is. I'm like falling off that other side. So I'm out, dude. I'm good. This is it. I'm going to do comedy and podcasting till I'm dead.
Yeah. Do you really think, like, because you and Bobby obviously have a great podcast, like you have so much fun, do you think that you can just do it forever? Because we talk about this, we're going into year 10 coming up.
It's huge.
And we always joke, and it's a joke, but it's really not a joke. Like when I think about what I would do if I stopped doing this, it would probably be watch football with PFT and Hank in my basement.
Sounds
so like,
good.
why not just sit in front of a mic?
Yeah, this is it. No, I think we're going to do it. Dude, we started it. We started Bad Friends before COVID. We were blessed with COVID, as crazy as that sounds, because it kept everyone at home. And then our first couple of episodes got over 1 million views. And it was like people had been asking for it. And like fans were like, you guys should do one together. So it was kind of this beautiful marriage. And we started it 5 years ago. It'll be 6 years in January. And so I don't see us stopping. It's the most fun job I've ever had, dude.
Yeah.
Like and this is the thing. And going back fast to the Disney stuff is like, they were restrictive and protective of their brand. I was a little hurt by the fact that we wanted to like shape stuff up because they were afraid of some of the language. I get it. I get their thing. I was mad about it. We fought about it. We're here. It is what it is. But with Bob, I don't have to do that.
Right.
Like I don't ever have to sacrifice, or I don't even have to think about it. We just say what we say. We'll figure it out. Also, it's fine. Their words. We're most of the time, it's fantasy town. So when people are like, "Can you believe that this and this?" It's like, dude, it's all fake.
Right.
Yeah. It's all for fun. Almost none of it's real.
And it's also the thing that I still can't understand is like people who, everyone has haters or people who don't like them, and it's like, why would you keep listening? Just stop listening.
They hate you. They love you.
Yeah, but like
there's people listening to this show right now that literally can't stand you guys that love you so much.
Right, but like also if it bothers you, just stop. Like this is you can opt in or opt out.
Now they have to consume it.
You listen harder.
Yeah, those people are probably bigger fans than your average fan who's like, oh, I love those guys.
Yeah.
It's like, do you listen to last week? And they're like, no, I think I missed. I don't know. My kids had practice and da-da. But the guy that's like, I fucking hate those guys.
You think
that guy listens to every single second of your show? Absolutely. Yeah. He probably listens to it twice.
I don't think it's possible to hate somebody unless you love them.
You love them first.
You love them first, and then you hate them.
And then you hate.
Well, isn't that what happens in our business? Is people like you get successful or you grow and the show gets bigger, and it's naturally like it gets to a point when people are like, oh, fuck those guys.
Yeah, like, oh, I liked it when it was just, you're like, this version.
I liked it better when it sucked.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
which I kind of understand.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it too.
But it's natural. We're trying to grow the show and make more people get involved. Like, we have a great lineup coming up on Bad Friends. Like, we're expanding our universe because we do great when it's just us. But when we bring in, like, this is fun. Guy Fieri's coming on the show.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'm so fucking excited. But it's like, even he was like, are your fans going to like? It's like, dude, who cares?
Right.
This is for us, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to cook for us and shit. I was like, nah, dude, you're coming on the show.
I completely agree with that because, like, even this interview, it's going to be, we're running it on the day of your special.
Yeah.
It's going to be football season. There will be a sect of our fans who'll be like, a comedian during football
season?
And it's like, dude, we're friends with Santino. Like, I like having friends on the show. I think having friends on the show is better than doing a random interview with someone we've never met. Like, It just is.
We're boys. And also, we can talk football, although I'm, last time we talked, I was a little scared about the Bears, and now I'm just more nervous about the Bears than ever now.
Yeah.
Are you nervous? I feel like, people are very down on Caleb right now, but it's the perfect time to buy stock.
But see, I agree with, because I think what happened last season, being on like Hard Knocks, which I think we talked about, I hated it so much.
It's the worst.
It made me angry inside, especially when they showed his stupid lake house and all that.
Oh, they were trying to do like the Hollywood wash of Eberflus.
Dude, it killed me. I was like, this is bad luck. This is
Yeah.
absolutely bad luck. You know this.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened last season, and the first coach to get fired midseason, which was incredible for us.
Yeah.
I thought, let's just be quiet, just chill out,
Yes.
lay low, and let's cruise into the season anew. We don't
Yes.
need any more lights. And then, of course, preseason talk, which everyone's picking apart the kid. I still am on his side, but I'm a little nervous.
So what I've been doing and preaching this offseason is I'm staying 6 out of 10 excited. Because last year I was 11 out of 10.
Me too. I was way too hyped.
And it's in 6 out of 10 is a good spot. And it's like, hey, I'm going to wait till I see it, and then I'll get excited. And guess what? It's like we do this all the time, especially with the Bears. Like, why would we expect them to all of a sudden be like an 11-win team? They haven't been over 500 since 2018. Like, just put that into perspective.
But it could happen.
Right. But put it in perspective. It's like,
I know.
it's more likely than not going to happen. But
I think I went on Eisen and I told Rich, I think I said 9 wins. It was either 9 or 10.
Yeah, I've been saying 9.
I think 9 or 10 is kind of that's the sweet spot. I do believe that is very possible.
And you know what? If we're sitting here, honestly, when we say 9 or 10, we're obviously saying in our heart of hearts 11 or 12, but we're saying 9
We're
or
saying
10.
9 or 10. You have to. We don't have to.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot. Like, we're already going to get ripped apart for saying 10. Just 10. People are like,
10
double
is-
digits? You're sick in the head.
Yeah.
No, but I still believe in the kid. I think it's good. I love the coach. Dude, I don't know. I can't get too hyped up because I don't want to get beat down, especially because I'm a Cubs fan and I'm seeing what's happening now. You know, and I'm just getting bummed again of like, I knew this wasn't going to be a World Series.
Same with me.
I mean, who cares? I mean, I think we said this too. It's like, if you're talking NL, the Phillies would literally mop the floor with us.
The Dodgers.
I think even the Dodgers are all over the place.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Dodgers still would do well, but I think the Phillies would smoke us. I think the Brewers are going to smush our face in.
Yeah.
I just think we don't have a chance. Look.
I just want to watch playoff baseball.
I just want to watch good playoff baseball.
Yeah.
Me too.
And then maybe next year build something and re-sign Kyle Tucker, and this is the launch.
You think they're going to give him $400 million? There's no chance. There's no way.
As long as if you make it into the playoffs in baseball, you have a chance. Crazy things happen.
I don't know, dude.
It becomes such a smaller sample size.
We would need a much deeper bullpen, and
the pitching is the concern.
The pitching is crazy, and Council's not warming anybody up half of the time. Also, I felt bad for that kid last night, for Ray. They're zooming into his hometown in Iowa, and what's it called, Cascade, Iowa, or something.
Yeah.
And when they gave him mozzarella sticks, and then this one was they buy him a beer or something if he has back-to-back strikeouts, and then
he just gets shoved
right after he gets. I think Devers was like, "Oh, I'm gonna ruin this guy."
No mozzarella sticks for you.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. Also, this is, I know we're baseball talk. We should be football talk, but I'm a big baseball guy. But I was thinking about San Francisco, and my dad and I were talking about the splash, because they had what's her name out there in the splash zone or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was
what's her name? Taylor.
Taylor. Why can't I think of her last name?
Yeah.
But I reminded me when I was a kid of how many times Barry Bonds.
Yep.
In fact, in 2000,
Taylor McGregor.
Yeah. Shout out Taylor McGregor. You're the best. And they had her out there just in a canoe. But in 2000 and 2001, Bonds in 2000 hit like 5 or 6, and then in 2001 it was like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
They haven't had one. They had one this year in April was the last time it happened. But I was like, bring back the juice, dog.
I know.
Bring back the juice.
It's disgusting that Barry Bonds is not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He's the best baseball player to ever
It's
live.
it's abhorrent, and he's also an Arizona State kid, so I love that about him as well.
We had Rob Manfred on the show, and I pitched him like steroid month.
Give him the juice.
He didn't think it was funny.
See, but I don't understand. They're using other enhancing drugs now that are legal and cleared. Why don't we regulate this then?
Yeah.
Regulate it. Give them all, and they can only top out a certain dose. If you go over the line, you get suspended.
Or a month. That's regulation.
That's
get 1
fine.
month.
1 month. Give them a month. Let them hit the juice, dude.
Dude, imagine
do whatever you want.
Imagine if baseball, like July, they're like, hey, guess what? It's steroid month. You don't tell me the ratings aren't going to go crazy.
Through the roof.
I mean, how about this? They just stop testing and don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you get into stop testing, then you get into then everything is fair game.
Yeah.
I think, okay, you want it wide open?
Yeah.
You can tell everyone you're still testing, but
we're
never
in on
actually collect a piss.
I say drip it out slowly. Let them do a little slowly. I think slowly but surely let it come out. It was like weed.
Yeah.
The amount of times I get busted for weed in this state when I was a kid, and like the sheer panic for smoking pot. Now, took my parents out to dinner last night. This guy's smoking a joint right outside the restaurant.
Right.
I was like, isn't this so funny, Mom, that used to yell? I used to get deep shit for smoking a joint with my friends. Now it's like every corner store. There's one right here. There's one right down the block.
Yeah.
I think drip it out slowly. People get comfortable with it. Be like a little bit of steroid here, a little bit of steroid there.
We'll get back to Andrew Santino in a second. He's brought to you by Mountain Dew. Hear this? That's the sound of an ice cold Mountain Dew opening up. It is delicious. What a great drink. Perfect drink for football season. Perfect drink for the summertime. If you're hanging out with friends, if it's warm outside, if you're golfing, if you're on the boat, perfect boat drink. Mountain Dew. Nothing goes better with summertime and football and hanging with your friends than the refreshing citrusy kick of Mountain Dew. We're drinking Dews all over the office. We're drinking them at Camp Barstool. They were a great sponsor there. And I also love the new cans that they got. The retro look, it's a great looking can, great tasting drink. Grab a Dew in the new packaging and enjoy the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. And now here's more Andrew Santino.
What about this? On the roster, you get 2 designated steroid guys.
Total. That's great.
Every team gets 2, and you have to declare it before the season. Be like,
Yeah.
hey, here are our guys,
Sure.
and we're gonna go.
What do you think about pitchers using steroids?
I think you got to go one. I think you'd maybe go one pitcher, but you'd probably go like
You know who you want? Your closer on roids.
You want
Closer on roids.
You want John Rocker.
100%.
And you wouldn't put your best player on steroids. You'd put like your 5th best player, who's like a middle of the road.
You'd want a lunatic. You do want a rocker. You want a guy that's going to like huck 104 and say the N-word.
Yeah.
That's who you want out there. You're like, let this guy go off, dude.
Baseball was great. We had guys like that. Yeah, I mean, maybe the most intimidating pitcher didn't want to fight him. His neck was like Takeo spikes. It would go like
nuts
straight down to his shoulders.
He was one that was talking about, the reason I said the N-word joke is because wasn't he doing that about the train?
Oh, yeah.
You said about, he was saying he won't, the train is.
He wouldn't get on a train. He hates New York, the 7 train to Shea Stadium.
He gave an all-time interview because it was a Sports Illustrated reporter that was like, hey, I'm going to do a feature on you.
Right.
And Rocker's like, okay, hop along. All right, you're in my car. All right, they're driving down the road. See that car up there? Guarantee that's a woman Asian driving that car. And they're like, okay, I'm taking some notes right here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just the most unhinged interview ever. And then he was like, why is everyone mad at me all of a sudden? I don't know what I said.
Yeah, well, dude, if that's how he feels, that's how the kid feels. I do think steroid month is a good idea for baseball. I also think get rid of the umps. Tired.
You're so wrong on that.
Tired.
Okay, you're so wrong on that for a couple reasons.
Get him out.
Did you see the ump who got hit in the nuts 3 times in a row in a Little League game?
Oh, I'm not saying remove him from being there. I'm saying remove him from making the decision, the call.
Okay, but I disagree with that too.
Nah,
because I think if you make robot, I've long-standing take on this. If you remove umps, refs from games, you're eliminating like 50% of the conversation guys can have with each other.
No. I'm saying just baseball, my friend.
Okay, but still,
because in the NBA, a referee calling a foul, right? There is levels of fouls, so this has to be judged by human, right? But for the box behind home plate, that is a literal box for every person. You can still have umps out in the field. Also, we're going to overturn those calls when you're wrong. So what's the difference? But behind home plate, it's a box. We know what the box is. It's literal.
But have you thought about losing a game and not being able to blame the ump and having to come to the grips with your team is worse?
As the amount of games that I've lost as a Chicago fan across the board,
I'm just saying,
it's never the ump.
Yeah, but
it's never been the ump.
It's a great excuse. Like we got fucked. That guy. If you're going to call him wrong, be consistent. You can get mad at any way you slice it. You can figure out a way why the ump is the problem.
All right. Well, how about this then? We replace umps with convicted criminals.
Okay.
Who are on death row. So then you have somebody to blame, somebody to hate. Mm-hmm. Give them something to do.
I like that. But
give them something to do.
We always try to fight them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Make it more entertaining.
We always joke about like the when your team loses in the playoffs in the NFL. How do men cope? They spend the next 3 days screen grabbing every alleged hold and tweeting it at people and being like, "What about this? What about this?"
Right.
You need that. Otherwise, we can't deal with it.
Yeah. Football fine. Baseball gone. Baseball gone.
Did you see the ump who got hit in the nuts 3 times?
The Little League game? I didn't see it.
Okay, here it is.
Can I see
the
it?
video. It's unbelievable. Start it from the beginning and get the sound. That's one.
Time on me. My time.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Isn't that the best?
I love it when the little kid catcher is like checking on him.
Yeah.
To the first one.
Isn't it great? Like you
okay, sir?
You know that like I always judge like if I could still laugh at like nut shots and puke videos, I still got it.
To the day you're dead.
Yeah.
By the way, easy dad joke. Black and blue now, not just blue. Black and blue. Black and blue. My dad, we were at a. What game were we at? We were at a game together. I'll never forget. I was in high school. I want to say it was a Cubs game. The only reason I'm going back and forth because we would go to Sox games sometimes because my dad's good friend's father is a Hall of Fame White Sox. So it's kind of crazy. It was like we would go to those because his dad has a statue, and
Right.
it's nuts. But I think it was a Cubs game we were at the urinal, and I was in high school, and we walk in there, and there's a guy in the stall, and I can hear he's going like, oh, fuck, God damn, like he's struggling, and my dad's next to me, and we're pissing, and then the guy, just the longest, loudest, just like a rumbling, like he was waiting for this, and my dad started laughing, and then I started laughing, and I thought, they don't ever get old.
Yeah.
Farts literally never get it. It made me feel like, oh, my dad is like me.
Yeah.
Like, because you see your dad as like this powerful figure. I'm like, no, he's a guy still.
Yeah.
You don't lose being an immature guy even when you have to be dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was we shared a fart together. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my dad is 6'3", and when we were walking up the stairs, he'd fart in my face.
Oh, that's
like
fun.
that's a fun. That's just, and I do it to
fun.
my kids now.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like it's
fun.
a fun. Like if you can get your kid like going behind you in the stairs, and their face is right there.
Easy
it's
fart.
Like, bang.
Easy
Have
fart.
this.
Or fart and keep the windows up in the car. Love. That's so
Trap
funny.
'em,
Dude,
yeah.
you child lock the windows? The funniest thing in the world.
You know who doesn't like farts is dogs.
Yeah, they hate it.
My dog gets pissed
scared.
at me.
They get mad at you.
I've farted on my dog. One time I did it as a joke, and he, for the first time and only time, he looked like he was going to bite me.
He might.
He like knew what it was.
Yeah, that's
But-
a sign of disrespect.
It is, but when he does it, he also he gets confused by his own ass when he farts. He's like, "What was that?" But when I do it, he knows exactly what it is. He's like, "Fuck you for doing that, buddy."
Yeah, because he knows that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Like that seems strange.
Yeah, dogs never fart on each other. So he's
Uh-uh.
like, "You did something." This
Well, because they
out of
smell
the-"
ass a lot.
Yeah.
And so they know what ass smells like. So when that comes out, they go, that I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like you to push it at me. I'll smell it if I'm interested.
That would be a good stand-up special. It's just farting.
Yeah.
How
There's a few that are out there like that.
ripping ass. They just hit me in my nuts every like 5 minutes. Got a clock on stage, 4 minutes 59 seconds till next nut shot.
Yeah.
A ball
rinse
to
and
the
repeat.
nuts will literally never get.
Never.
Will never get old. It's such a funny moment in time. Like with Jackass, they did it so much that it looked painful and like
Yeah.
sad at some point. You're like, leave that guy's dick alone. This is like bad.
Snake, yeah.
But it's like that when it's an
So
accident.
good.
Oh, it's great. You need an ump to get hit in the nuts. You're right. Umps, no cup. How about this? If the umps are going to stay in the game, I want it more dangerous.
Yeah.
No mask behind.
No
them.
mask.
Oh, I like
Right?
that. Yeah.
Tie their hands behind their back.
All right. So when your special comes out, do you then go on tour? Does that kind of suck to be like?
I'm going to do some new dates. I'm doing dates. I'm going to be back around, bouncing around, working on a new hour because the special we filmed in February. So I've been off working on my new hour in LA and then in New York for a second. And then now I've been home here for a month. But yeah, so I'll be touring again. I'm doing like Halloween weekend, San Francisco. I'm doing Tempe. I'm going back to Arizona State, which is great. I've never played the Tempe Improv. And it's like a homecoming. I played the theater downtown, but yeah, I'm doing casino gigs all over. I'll be in Atlantic City and everywhere, so people can come see me. I'm working out the new hour.
Do you like the travel, or does it get like?
No,
all right.
dude, it's out of sight, out of mind at this point. Like I don't like the jump around travel. Like when we're on tour.
Right.
This is easy because I do a weekend. I get to go home. I do a weekend. But when we stay on the bus, like when Bobby and I were on a bus. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, you like the Bill Burr tour. I remember talking to him about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I just go for 2 nights and
2 nights and
fly
go home.
right back home."
Yeah, that's the best. But when you stay on the bus with somebody, even your best of friend,
Yeah.
you guys will slit each other's throats.
Oh, we do a bunch of trips during the year, and it's always funny because we joke that like somewhere around the 4th day, there'll be a moment where we're all in a car together,
yeah,
and we're just not speaking,
yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
we're just silent, and it's
Yeah.
like it's not intentional, but it's like, yeah, we kind of need our own space right now. Let's all just take
week
a break.
2.
Yeah,
Week 2 for us is dangerous week.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous week. When you get to the first week is still ho-hummy. We go out to great dinners every night. So we're taking care of the crew, and it's just it's very chummy. Everyone is like stoked still. Week 2, good night.
Yeah.
That is the break era.
yeah.
Do you plan your dates around like good golf courses?
Yeah, I usually do. Like when I used to tour doing clubs, I used to plan them around baseball season.
Love that.
So I'd find out where, because I always wanted to go to as many games as I could. I'll still do that, dude. I go to games alone. I was out in Virginia for this live thing, and I went to DC. I was like, I want to go see the Natty, so I just went and poked down there, and I'll do that as much as I can. I'll go to so many games by myself.
Oh, it's the best.
I love self-baseball.
Baseball
dude.
by yourself is awesome.
It's unbelievable. And also, you don't have to worry about tickets and da-da. There's always a single ticket. There's always a single ticket. I would tell more people to go to a baseball games alone.
Agreed.
Yeah.
You lock into the game, and
Yeah,
you're
you're
just
watching.
the game.
Yeah, I'm not on my phone. I don't have anybody
Yeah.
to talk to. I don't have to go worry about going to get another. It's like just sit there, have a few. And honestly, I've made more friends around me just talking shit than I would have ever done if I went with other people that I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great idea. I like to do that with movies every now and again.
I just went to go see Honey Don't. What's wrong with me?
All right, I'm gonna.
Why can't I think of her
I'm gonna
name,
Google
dude?
it.
Margaret Qualley. That's her name.
We're not really big celebrity guys.
No, but I mean, it's a good. I went to go see the movie because it's a Coen Brothers movie. Well, it's only one of them.
It's just a Coen brother.
Coen brother. I think it's Ethan Coen, maybe. Honey Don't.
Is he the better Coen?
I don't even know which one's which.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why'd they split up? Is this the first time they split up?
I don't know if it's the first time they've split up, but this is kind of one of those. This was a foray into his own thing. But Honey Don't.
Okay.
I can't remember the name because it wasn't. It was one of those.
Do you want to be in some movies coming?
I'm out, dude. I'm out.
You seriously?
I have no business in the business. I'm out.
What if they call you up?
Stand up and podcast.
Your
Happy
agent
Gilmore.
calls you up.
We did Happy Gilmore as podcasters.
Yeah.
We're podcasters. Like I said, dude, I'm literally on the get me someone like Andrew Santino. Who the fuck is Andrew Santino? I'm on that side of the hill. It's a young man's game. I'm 42 in a month, and I've had I love doing Dave. I love doing I'm Dying Up Here. I had a great fun time, but like the business has changed, and I have more fun doing stand-up and podcasting by far than I ever did doing that other stuff. So it would be cool maybe, but dude, I don't think so.
So what if your agent calls you up and like, hey, I got a lead role for you? You're just like, nah.
If it's rad, is it rad?
You're the new Superman.
No, I'm not doing that shit.
Why not?
Superman?
Representation matters. Think about all the ginger kids. It'd be like, holy shit, Superman's a ginger?
Well, it's a lie. I'm feeding them a lie. Every little redhead. I was like, you can't be Superman, dude. You can't even be out in the sun for more than an hour. What are you talking about, dude?
Does Krypton have a sun? I don't think the planet has a sun.
I don't think so.
Oh,
so he could be a ginger.
That could be the break. Yeah, that could be the break. Also, he's mostly covered.
Yeah, he is mostly covered.
No, dude,
he's wearing a sun shirt.
You'd have to give me. It'd have to be something really cool. Something like we've gone through the ringer. I've pitched a bunch of shows. We sold a show a couple years ago. It never got made, as everything does in Hollywood. You sell stuff, it never gets made. Bobby and I are doing an animated show with Hulu that hopefully will come out, and that's fun because we get to do voices and then have our friends be voices. Like that's the best thing.
Yeah.
Like I can call you guys up and be like, hey, will you?
Yeah, we
will go into the studio and do a voice.
Yeah.
That to me is what I'm looking forward to. Is like working with my friends, and that's the best way to do it is podcasting and creating our little nookie things. Bob and I we created a game show that we can't put out.
Why?
It was a little much.
Oh, I want to see it.
Dude, it was I'll send you the copy.
Yeah.
It's insane. I mean, it's literally insane. Like the first episode was John Stamos and Meghan Trainor, like such a funny combo. And the games were insane. I mean, dude, we did one where it was like guess the race by smell. And we had the interns come in. You had to smell the interns and tell me what race they were.
Did they get it right?
Megan got a few right. John bombed. I mean, he got like.
we
We put it out on Barstool?
We can't put it out. Their lawyers will sue us.
Oh, I see what
they will sue us into oblivion. I mean, dude, we did the first game we played was Where Am I? And it's a iconic moment in time, right? And it's a picture that's mostly covered except for one person, and we slowly zoom out, and you have to guess it before it zoomed all the way out. And the first one was a UPS driver at 9/11, like delivering a book. Okay. The second one was a guy on Epstein's Island, but these are like random pictures we took from the internet. And the Where Am I bled into this other game. And it was funny, but you could tell that their people were like, absolutely not.
So you got to do it with comedians.
That's what we're going to do. So that was the pitch. We thought it was funny doing it with people that was fish out of water, where it's like, you're watching like pop stars and old TV dads be this thing. That was funny and naughty to me because it was like, oh, this is not supposed to be. But with comics, you'd see that. I mean, it's okay.
Let me pitch on a major upgrade for that. Instead of Stamos.
Yeah.
Jerry O'Connell. That's a major upgrade.
You know the guy? Give him a ring.
Major upgrade.
Give him a ring.
He's done it before. He's replaced Stamos before.
Let's do it again.
It's kind of his thing.
Let's do it again.
Next man up.
Well, you know, Stamos now tours with the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
Do you know this?
Yeah.
I did not know
This is insane.
Yeah.
He has been for like a decade. People kind of don't know about it.
It was a joke on Full House.
Yeah, dude. But
and then it became a reality. Yeah.
And he can play. And he like goes on tour. Like he called us when he was going to shoot with Bobby and I and was like, I can't make it, dude. And I was like, why? He's like, I have a gig. I was like, are you shooting? I'm thinking a TV show or a movie. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, no, I'm doing with the Beach Boys. I'm down in San Diego. And I was like, what, dude? Like it still doesn't feel right. You're like, no, you're not. But yeah.
How does that economy work when you sell like a TV show to somebody and then they
doesn't get made?
Then they pay you for it and then they don't do anything with it?
This is what they do. This is Hollywood in a nutshell, is like buy stuff to shelf it. That's like an old phrase. They used to shelf scripts so other studios couldn't get it.
Right.
And then now they buy shows because they want the property, and they give you a little bit of money to get your beak wet. And then they end up going through a stupid executive process, and it either gets noted to death or the executive that bought it from you got fired, and they brought in, the woman that ran Lysol or something. Like the way they operate is great. She was at Nabisco, and you're like, she's running a studio now? It doesn't make any sense. So then you have a new executive you have to appeal to, and they're like, I don't like that show. And then it doesn't happen. And this is kind of the development process in Hollywood. Unless you are Seth Rogen, and you can call up literally everyone and go, make my show, and they're like, you got it. But at our level, it's like, we're just trying to get a nibble. We're like, hey, we have this fun show. Do you want to make it? They're like, maybe. And then we write it, and they're like, we love it. And then they note it, and then a network is like, I don't know. And then someone else is like, I think this sucks. And then you start going, this sucks.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I'm not going to make this. This sucks. I mean, that happens constant to everybody.
Yeah.
You pitch a show, you actually hate the show. You're like, they're never going to make this anyways. They buy it, and then they're like, we actually want to make the show. Then you have to work on a show that you hate.
Yeah, that happens a lot. People do that like a lot. You end up being a part of something that it wasn't the original idea.
Yeah.
And then people get frustrated, and they're like, well, I don't want to make this show. And then they tank the show on purpose.
Yeah.
This happens all the time. I mean, dude, this is the business. You're dealing with these machines. Did you think they weren't going to screw you over? They're machines.
Right.
Like, what did we think was going to happen? So we just try to make our own stuff, do our best that we can, given the parameters, and then keep having fun. I mean, dude, we're going to die. Buy the car, take the ride.
Good point.
Kiss the girl. This. We're going to die, dude. Have fun.
That's
it's
good.
over.
Watch White Noise.
Yeah.
Please watch White Noise out on Hulu. I would appreciate it. And then come see me live. I do always say, specials are fun, but live is always better. I don't care what comic you are. There's maybe been 4 comics in our history who have made as good of live specials or good of specials as they were live, and you can name them. And like most people, they like your special maybe, but live is always going to be better. You cannot be live entertainment. You're in it. You're inside of this magic moment, this private little room with just us. You know what I mean? There's something about it it's powerful and fun.
Yeah.
So come see the kid.
All right, I got one last question, roback question.
Give it to me.
RHOBACK.com, promo code TAKE, 20% off your first purchase, Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts, roback.com, promo code TAKE. Can you ask, I don't know if, I think you have enough of a relationship with him, going back to the first question. Can you ask Travis if there was a little part of him was like, maybe I should have changed my Instagram handle before I got engaged to
I'll ask him, yeah.
Killer Trav.
Killer Trav is pretty great, though.
But it was very funny to be like, Taylor Swift got engaged to Killer Trav.
Yeah. Like it sounds like a rapper from Chicago. Is that Killer Trav from Back of the Yard?
Yeah, we said it was an AIM screen name.
Yeah,
make it when you're 10 years old, being like, this is sick.
What was your AOL screen name? Because how old are you again?
40.
How old are you?
40.
Yeah, we're all close to the same. I'm 42. I think mine was because my last name's Santino.
Yeah.
And so then it became Tino, and someone said Tisno. And so I think it was like Tisno 420 or something like that. Something else too, but like
mine was Dan Katz, Dan K. Mine was Dank Nugs.
Nugs, dude.
Oh fuck, dude.
Fucking
he
light it
smokes.
up. Let's go.
That's so
good.
sick.
I'm always getting stoned, dude. Dank Nugs.
Mine actually, the first one I had was Billabong.
Oh,
No, dude.
I had like a Billabong shirt, and I was like, this shirt's pretty fucking cool.
It is pretty cool. It was cool.
And my mom was like, why is that your screen? I was like, I like the shirt you got me, Mom.
Yeah, you bought it.
Yeah, it has nothing
Don't
to
get
do
weird
with
with me.
it. Yeah.
I'll text him and ask him about it. It's actually a good question. I'm going to see him. I'm going down to week 2 to go see them and the Eagles.
Yeah. Just be like, hey,
I'll ask him.
Just think, baby. You know, Travis Kelce's a pretty well-known name now. Could just change to that.
We don't know this when we set up.
Yeah.
Like my handle's Cheeto Santino because of a story, a true story about it turned into a joke when I was a young stand-up. I was playing basketball with these Mexican dudes on the east side of L.A., and they saw my leg hair. And this is an old bit, but he was like, oh, damn, dude, you got orange leg hair, dog? And I was like, yeah. He's like, it looks like if you ate a bag of Cheetos and you wiped the finger dust all over your skin, dog. And they kept joking about it. He's like, Cheeto legs, dog. And Cheeto, I just took it because I hated it. It bothered me, and I was like, I'll just use it.
Yeah.
And then now I'm like, I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
But whatever. You can't flip it. You got to save it. Dude. You got to keep it. Also, and I'm going to say this. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Every time I come here, you treat me well. This place is very nice and warm and beautiful. The people you have walking around here, some of the goons you have
we got goons.
slugging around the halls.
Who are you talking about? Who in particular?
Honestly, I'd have to not him. He's rad.
Zach, yeah.
He's rad.
Yeah.
No, there's just, as I sit in the lobby, you see people come and they go. And you got some real gooners, dude.
Yeah,
we do.
Scary looking gooners.
Good
It's good though.
shit.
It's like good vibes.
You have natural security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's gonna walk in when they see some of this. And then I got to meet a young man here, a young redheaded kid who's newer to stand up. He was saying,
Mook?
yeah, Mook.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice kid. He came up and said hi, and then he was like, he's from
Philly.
Philly, that's exactly right, and just moved here. But he wanted to introduce himself, and I said, this is a nice young man. He looked pulled enough together.
Yeah.
But you do have some slugs.
He might be the answer to get me someone like Andrew Santino in a couple years.
He doesn't have it, dude. No, he's a great guy, man. He seemed like a super nice guy. He can take my spot. Take all the bullshit
ginger.
that comes along with it. Yeah.
All right, Santino, thanks, man.
Thank you,
Always
boys.
love having you on.
Appreciate you.
Thanks. This week's Fyre Fest is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. We all know that life comes at you fast. 1 minute you're playing for the Lakers, the next you're moving your family to Dallas. When you find yourself in the middle of your very own Fyre Fest, you just might need America's largest injury law firm in your corner. Morgan & Morgan has been fighting for the people and helping with your Fyre Fest for over 35 years. With Morgan & Morgan, it's easy to get started, and their fee is free unless they win. You can check them out at forthepeople.com/PMT. That's forthepeople.com/PMT.
All right, let's wrap up Fyre Fest, boys. Hank.
Nothing crazy. Good week. Better than last. Little getting in the rhythm of football season. It's been nice weather. Fall is a fun time of year in Chicago.
How many rounds?
Just one.
You gonna play this week?
Just one.
Damn.
Oh man, because we got a big match coming up.
Yeah, but I mean, just simulator work. It is. That's when it's nice. When it's nice weather, and it's like I feel for the people in the cubes. When it's like you just look outside, like damn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the only really Fyre Fest is I filled in for Big Cat in softball. I was not on the summer pugs. Filled in. I think I filled in twice this year. We lost both games. Filled in last night. Pitcher playoffs. We had a big lead. This team in the 7 inning game in the bottom of the 6th, they just did the thing where they just wouldn't swing the bat, just get guys on.
You got to pitch strikes.
I felt like I was pitching strikes. I was not pitching strikes. And
how many walks in a row?
I think 3.
Oh.
I think I had 3, 4 total in the inning.
I would not walk 3 guys in a row.
Yeah, I mean, you should have been there.
I should have been there.
Were you
That's
starting
my
to do the
fault.
thing where you do the dance off the mound, like the side steps?
I was doing the side step. I did strike a kid out looking.
That's awesome.
Backwards
Best
K
feeling
and
ever.
softball. They whatever. They were chirping. We blew a 13-7 lead.
Yikes.
But no one had a cartoon fall.
Cartoon ball.
It's a meltdown.
Listen, I'm a sub, so I don't get involved with the the roster and the placing of players and stuff. So that I was just there to put the ball in play. I couldn't do that. I had too many walks. So hand up, I lost the pugs this season.
Damn. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
And you're not even on the team.
No,
Does that sting more or less?
it stings more because we were up. We were playing really well. Like I've played in the spring. It was probably the best game I felt like we had played up until the 6th inning. Some good defensive plays, great hitting. Max it wasn't a cartoon slide, but Max did like a major league slide for no reason last night.
It was in the last inning.
Very funny.
I scored from second on a ground ball to short.
Oh hell yes,
Yeah.
Max. Max
so
runs hard.
I slid home. I did a little I did like a wraparound slide trying to avoid a tag, and the catcher never caught the ball.
I would love to see that.
But I mean, the entire side of my body is now scraped like all hell. I was wearing shorts.
Playoffs.
But it was playoffs. The last inning.
Playoffs.
We were up 2, and it brought us up 3, and then
Playoffs.
yeah.
Playoffs.
Memes almost killed a guy with a soccer ball. That was also a highlight.
That's pretty funny.
Like a soccer ball came into the field. Memes was kicking it back. And it was
inches away
from my distance. The guy had his headphones in, so we were like, "Ah!" and he didn't hear it, and it landed like directly behind him.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's amazing. All right, PFT.
I had a Fyre Fest happen to me. It was like gradually developing over the course of the week, but I didn't realize the extent that it had developed until this morning. Mm-hmm. So I was out for a run, not to brag, a couple days ago.
That is a brag.
And I was jogging in my neighborhood, and I saw my car was parked out on the street because I had the El Camino in the garage, and the other car was on the street. I noticed the boot was put on my car, right? The parking boot.
Yeah.
So I saw that, and I was like, okay, mental note, I need to call this number when I get back from my jog, see about getting this boot off. I get back from my jog, forget to call the boot number. The next morning, I go out to go to work. My car's gone.
They towed it.
They towed it. So then I had to track down my car.
You don't have street parking?
I do have street parking, but I never bought. Here's the thing about Chicago. They make you buy, you have to register your car.
Right.
You got to pay like the tax and all that stuff. And then you just have to like go to your local warlord and be like, here's $250 for a sticker I can put on it.
You can do it online.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so you don't have street parking.
So I don't know, but I don't have
because you don't have you don't have your zone.
There's nobody ever gave me anything to put on my car for parking in my neighborhood.
That sucks.
And then I find out online, it had been towed to a tow pound that's actually close by the office. So at lunchtime today, I get into an Uber, drive to the tow pound. They let me out. The people that work at tow pounds, I understand that like I don't want to go all Britt McHenry on you right now. It's not.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you remember that? I'm on TV, okay? It's not a great job. It's a bad job. You're dealing with people who are very pissed off. But it takes a certain type of person to work at a place where everyone's mad at them all day. And then it makes them mad, and then they become assholes too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the starting place for every interaction is bad.
It's bad. No one's happy to see you.
Correct.
All day. So I go in, and I always take the mindset in these types of situations, like I'm going to be like, maybe the nicest person that they've seen all day.
You're going to get a stripper to fall in love with you.
It's not their fault my car was towed.
Yeah.
We'll get to whose fault it was later. So I go up to the person and they're like, yeah, okay, we can get you over to our cashier, but first you need to give me your registration. And I was like, well, I don't have my registration. It's in my car. And then that was a big deal. They're like, what are your registration? You don't have your registration. I was like, no, it's in your car. That's in your lot, so I have to get to that. Wait about 30 minutes, get finally driven out to my car. I go in, I grab my registration. Turns out it's the registration from a year ago.
Oh.
And my registration is up to date, but I don't have that registration. So I bring that up inside, and I'm like, okay, hopefully they won't notice the date on this. I hand them the registration. Within half a second, he's like, this is expired. Sends it right back. So I'm like, okay, so what can I do to get my car back? He's like, well, I need you to have a sticker. Looks like you don't have a parking sticker.
Uh-huh.
And so to get the parking sticker, he's like, you have to walk to the currency exchange, which is 10 minutes away. So I walk to the currency exchange, buy the sticker, $250 for the sticker, which by the way expires in 6 months, walk all the way back. Then I show that to the person. Then they're like, okay, now you have to wait in line for the cashier. And I wait in line. I'm at the cashier, and the lady she stiff arms me. She goes, you have to wait until I call you.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, I thought I just had to wait in line here. I get sat down. I wait probably 2 minutes, and then she says my name. She's proving a point.
She put you in timeout.
She put me in timeout. She's proving a point, and I'm trying my best to hold everything together. And she was like, yeah, did you get your sticker? I was like, yeah, that's a stupid rule. And she's like, excuse me, but that's the law. I was like, I know you don't make the law. I'm sorry. I slipped real quick. So then she hands me my bill. And my bill is $1,000 to get my car back. Because it turns out I had like 5 unpaid parking tickets. Yeah, which I did not realize. I thought I had like 1 or 2. So then now I'm $1,200 lighter. Then I pick my car up and it's got a sticker on it that will not come off.
Oh, yeah.
The sticker that they put on there is like attached to your car with super glue.
You need a razor blade.
I asked, and by the way, the guys that were in charge of like driving you back and forth to your car, the nicest guys in the world. They checked in with me like 5 times, being like, "Hey, is there anything else I can help you with?" One guy was like, "Beat the fuck out of the Packers tonight for me."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, these guys are cool." Everyone inside is just, and it's not their fault because their job sucks.
Yeah.
And they hate talking to people that are pissed off. So that was about 3 hours out of my day that I spent going back and forth doing paperwork and then getting my debit card charged like 4 times in order to make this. But finally, I got my car back.
Okay.
So that's good.
So whose fault was it got towed?
It was my fault that it got towed.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Number 1, I probably should have called the second I saw the boot on there. Number 2, I probably should have paid for my parking tickets, which I didn't. But in my defense, I'm very lazy.
Yeah. Number 3, you can get the sticker online and you should have auto renew.
Well, now I got a sticker.
Yeah.
I got too many stickers on my car right now.
You got the sticker.
And also, I don't know what they build the ground in the tow pound out of, but my car looks like it got driven through dune.
Oh, yeah.
It's just covered in sand.
Yeah.
It's
There's
bad.
one on Lower Wacker that I've been towed to before, and that one is like, it's Gotham City.
Yeah,
and it's so at least you didn't have to go to that one.
Well, the walk to the currency exchange was pretty dicey today.
Yeah.
And it put me in some places where I stood out a little bit in my awesome NFL shirt.
No.
Maybe just a little bit. But yeah, that was a whole trip. And then the guy at the currency exchange was like, "Yeah, so normally I could sell you a street parking permit thing for like $60, but it's not letting me, so I have to charge you the $250 for it."
Shit.
I was like, "Oh, that sounds reasonable."
He shouldn't have even told you that. That's bullshit.
I know that was.
Well, they have
like-
temporary stickers too. Like if people come and visit your house, you can give them a sticker so they can park on the street.
Yeah, so that was bad. And there were several instances today where I thought I was not getting my car back. Like I had to go to the DMV, make another appointment, and then go back to the car place. So all in all, I'm glad I got.
Can I say something? I'm proud of you because I think I would have given up at some point there
I thought about it.
and just been like, all right, new car.
I thought about it. I was
Gonna
like,
drive the van now.
I was like, I've got another car.
Yeah.
I will do that.
All right, my Fyre Fest. My ear popped finally on Friday. I got on another flight, so it was 4 days with my ear. I didn't kill myself. That was good. So that's a positive. I also
Better hope.
I think this is like sleep deprivation, but I've woken up 3 times this week and not known what day it is. I got to figure that out if that's like a brain thing that's going on.
Do you know if it's a football day or a non-football day?
I thought on Tuesday I woke up and I thought it was Thursday. On Wednesday,
That's a bad feeling.
Wednesday I woke up and I also thought it was Thursday. Today I woke up and I thought it was Friday.
Okay, that's not good.
No.
Because there are distinct feelings I have when I wake up. If there's football on
Right.
later on that day, I know the second I open my eyes.
Yes.
I got like a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed.
I'll blame the Bears on that one. Got me all out. And then the last one is not really a Fyre Fest, but listen, there's no regret. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this new van, and it was expensive, but not regret.
Not regretting anything.
Not regretting
At all.
anything.
You're still
it's
happy.
sick. I just need to get a license on it so that I can drive it around. Then I'll be like, this is sick. Right now, it's just sitting in our loading dock, and I can't drive it because I don't have a license yet, a license plate. We got to get a custom license plate.
Yeah, Vanny.
I don't know. What if it just said Zach?
That'd be sick.
That would be sick. Zach, what's your Fyre Fest?
My Fyre Fest of the week is so earlier in the week we had a group shoot around, me, Hank, Memes, and Max with the automatic rebounding machine. Have you ever thought back to like the last time you did something and you performed okay at it, and you're like, oh, this will be fun, this will go all right, like I can do this?
Yeah,
Softball.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I had that exact same thought going into shoot around day with the boys.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna make some shots here today. This is gonna be great. Nice workout, good sweat. Bricks the entire time.
You didn't make any shots.
No, it
Oh,
was,
you were
weren't
hitting
that
some
bad.
shots, Zach.
you guys are great teammates, and I appreciate you saying that.
A little
But, like there would
fatigued.
be like an 8-9 shot run, and then you know it's going back. It's like then you hear that one goes in. It's like great shot. It's like I'm not gonna be able to reproduce that.
Yeah.
that was the only one.
Yeah,
Came
yeah.
short of the net a couple times. That wasn't the best. But you hit a couple. You hit multiple times. You hit 2 in a row.
You just described golf for me, like where I'll have one good shot on 18, and then I'll come back and be like, I think I'm good now, and then I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm really, really bad.
What's your game normally like?
It's the
Zach?
worst feeling in the world. Historically, not the worst. I thought going into shoot around maybe better. All time low as of right now.
Okay.
Zach was looking up YouTube videos on how to shoot a basketball before we went out.
That's
I
good.
like
Some
that, yeah.
refreshers.
Yeah.
I'm prepared.
You're a sponge. You're
Beat.
coachable.
Yes, sir.
Refreshing.
Monday Gunday though, we're doing it every Monday.
All right, what time?
I don't know.
Afternoon.
All right, I'm in.
After the act, yeah.
Yeah. I need to get my shot back. We start doing runs again, too.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I'm going to be
I can't do tomorrow.
I gotta golf.
for Big Noon Cook-Off.
You're golfing tomorrow?
You should play basketball though.
Tune in to Big Noon Kickoff, by the way. I'll be on the show on Saturday from Evanston. So I got a bunch of different things. Also, Fyre Fest, we did like the meeting for Big Noon Kickoff, and they were like, what do you have for this matchup? And I was like, I've said this before, but I have a long-standing theory that Evanston at 11 a.m. is the toughest place to play in the country. And then Fox has a stats person who looked it up to try to give me some juice for it. It was like 9 out of 12 were just Wisconsin losses. It was just like, this is probably why. I was like, yeah, that is why.
My Fyre Fest PFT didn't invite me to golf.
Oh, that is actually really tough.
Damn.
Ooh, friendship on the rocks.
I also can't catch an
Hank
infield
didn't invite
pop-up.
me to softball.
You can't catch an infield pop-up?
I wasn't. It's on my team.
Barstool After Dark.
Oh, yeah, the Barstool After Dark was bad. You tortured yourself.
Yeah. My bodies will never recover.
Good news is you'll get to run that mile while drinking milk.
No, I never agreed to that.
Yeah, you are.
No, I never agreed to that.
All right, numbers.
3.
Good job, Mean.
Bang.
Way to go.
22.
33.
I'm going 5'9", and
What was your backup, Memes?
Bryce and Kyler.
89.
89.
No.
Why did you tell him that?
26.
99.
19.
76.
23. 23.
Three in.
I thought it was going to be 33.
Can I tell you guys something real quick? I'm very proud of Zach for.
What?
So you alluded to the milk mile thing that he might have to do.
Yeah.
That Max might have to do.
Max is doing.
I overheard.
never said
I overheard one unnamed Barstool employee who's in charge of rounding people up and making them sign waivers to do this milk mile thing, and they approached Zach and laid the sales pitch on thick, like tried to bully Zach into signing this thing. Pretty much put the pin in his hand.
Yeah.
And moved his hand for him, thinking that they could steamroll Zach. Zach recognized immediately what was happening, and he stopped him and he goes, "I just want to say, it feels like you are very prepared for this conversation, and I'm not prepared at all to have this conversation that you're asking me to do. So I need to regroup, and I need to take a beat, and I can circle back and get to you tomorrow, and I will let you know if I want to sign or if I do not want to sign." Just absolutely stiff-armed him.
Good job, Zach.
It was awesome, Zach.
Did you sign?
Still signed.
But what I heard was very impressive out of Zach. He defined his boundaries and said, "You're crossing it." I'm not gonna say the guy's name, but it's Tate. And I'm not gonna dance for you, Tate. And then he was like, "Okay."
Yeah,
and
man.
then he came over the top. Of it.
Good job, Zach. I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
Ready to run.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Run. All right.
love you guys.